Testing? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it the right mic hooked up?
I can hear
Sure,
you.
yeah. There are multiple mics. Are we gonna
Alright,
get like
sorry. And
surround
Mayo's
sound?
not here because he's busy until 7:20. He's got to play his MMO game.
Bro, it's 7:22.
I was to say it is 7:20.
Holy shit! Alright, go. We're 20 minutes late.
All right,
Yeah.
we're 20 minutes late.
I'm recorded already. Alright, you know what? I'm having a stroke. Okay. Who wants to do the session summary? From
Hold on, I got it taken care of, guys.
Yes.
I mean, you have to communicate verbally too. You can't just show a picture.
Okay, first of all,
What the hell fuck is a
I'll act
communicate?
like this is like one of those group projects that like one person does, so you just have that one person talk.
Oh yeah.
It's a flowchart. Presentation.
Okay, so we began our session with Altessa and Sahar. Sahar was a simp. What else is new? And then they were like, yeah, bye. And then they like got in the car and turned off their phone. And Sahar was like, well, fuck. Meanwhile, over yonder, the team was like, yeah, drinks. We're get crunk. And like, Pierce is just like, I'm gonna go kill somebody. And everybody's like, whatever. I mean, that's just what Pierce does. Sorry. I'm like already excited for
It's the same person, don't worry.
future. Future Carl Jr. Anyway. And then Jamie jumps on this opportunity, kills Soccerlees, and so then like they hear a scream and everybody starts running and they're like, what the fuck's going on? And they see this fucking catastrophe. Like, Sahar's like, fuck, it hasn't even been a minute since Altessa left. Already everything's going into shambles. Osiris, Isella, and Carl are like, holy shit, what the fuck? And like, Soren and Maddie are probably having PTSD at this point. They're just like, fuck, not again. And then, well, things were getting really, like, it was getting real deep. Sahar dropped the fucking bomb on Altessa, and Captain was like, fuck! Yeah.
Very good. That's a pretty good summary.
That was a good. After that, I'm trying to remember where. Isella got mad. She like started screechy and getting all mad, and then Sahar managed to be like, "No, I'm gonna like take him over there." And then Carl was like, "I mean, do you really want to get involved?" And Isella was like, "No, I really don't." And she backed the fuck off. And then Sahar talked to Pierce, and Pierce was like, "I just don't like his face." And yeah, Pierce, that's really gonna work in the eyes of the Lord. Then Altessa like got caught, and Maddie was like, "Hey, I didn't know you were a princess," and everybody was like, and she's like, "Oh, who the fuck told you?" And he's like, Gustav or something. He blamed it on someone else. He pinned the blame, like a good bro, true bro right there. And then the worst like action that's ever happened. It felt like a movie, like one of those movie scripts that like you're like, oh, come the fuck on. She was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And this fucking taxi driver believed this bitch for a minute here. He's like, oh shit, she got go body. And like, he pulled over, she gets out, and then Lucky and his owner, because I don't remember the lady's name, I just remember Lucky, because that's a dog. And I like dogs. They like go after her, and Maddie's just like, I'm gonna sit my ass in here, because maybe she really did have to go to the bathroom, and I'm not gonna like bother with this. And that was the summary of what happened last session. The disaster, the moving film, the room 2.
Very good. Very good. I'm gonna skip Mayo's part.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You keep lying to me!
I was gonna do it, but I decided. Whatever.
Holy
You
shit!
weren't
That's
gonna
what-
be here, so I already moved on. In
Oh
mind,
my
I already
lord.
Moved on.
Oh my lord.
Actually, do me a favor. Are you, when you go with Altessa, or are you
He's gonna be late for anime school.
Are you... Hold on.
The dog does not like this, though. Also, it's super raining outside. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I was
super
wondering.
raining
I just
for...
heard the noise. I was like, what the hell is this?
I don't know if it's super raining for the other 2 people in Wisconsin. Well,
Alright.
It's wet up in this bitch.
yeah, it's pretty wet.
Maddie,
Wow.
do you stay in the car, or are you following Altessa and the other girl?
He went to the men's bathroom.
So he followed inside, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He followed inside and went to the man's bathroom.
Okay, so you guys kind of split up when you guys enter the building. It's
Okay, so we are doing my part.
Yeah.
Okay. This woman,
you
I
guys
swear.
go into like there's this little tavern off of the side of the street,
What's the name of the tavern?
the Red Dragon. Would you
Okay.
keep notes? Keep notes.
Stupid ass word.
All right. When you enter, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people there. You see Marlene and Altessa off to the side before you go to the bathroom, but it looks like they're going off to the women's bathroom. What are you doing now?
The pee.
Well, okay. As far as being, a few minutes pass by.
He's washing his hands.
Some more minutes pass by.
But now he's out and he's waiting. And he went back in the main tavern area.
Alright, I'm going to roll for something.
We roll performance on peeing? What the fuck? Wait, can I roll performance on... Wait, let's not do that.
Holy shit.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, it is.
Mine is too.
One moment. Okay. Maddie, when you come into the main room, you see Altessa and Marlene are a little further into the building. Looks like they're headed towards a little further out. Towards the front door. It kind of looks like they may be starting to get into an altercation. What are you going to do at this moment?
Maddie is going to roll over. He's like, whoa. Wait, how bad is the altercation?
I mean,
Like,
you-
like does Altessa got her gun out?
I mean, slightly, yes.
And
It's like
and
pointed in that direction, but it's not fully up like she's ready.
is that how? Yeah. Oh yeah. Maddie, he's gonna like roll over. And he's like, whoa, what's going on?
Nothing, Maddie. None of your business.
Maddie looks between Marlene and Altessa, and he says, "You know what? This is take a step back. This is yeah, this is. You're right. This is not my business." He's just gonna chill right here.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you see, Altessa raises her gun higher and she's aiming it at Marlene, Maddie.
Maddie, he says, okay, well maybe I can make it my business. Okay, Altessa, now hold on. See, I don't think you should shoot her. And he's gonna look at Marlene. And wait, does Marlene look like she's about to react to this? I'm assuming.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. He says, why don't we all calm down, go back in the taxi, and go back to the guild's nest.
Maddie, go ahead and make a charisma roll.
Y'all funny. That man got -3 charisma. Holy shit.
Hey.
No, don't roll higher. Holy shit!
Well,
you
crap.
See, Altessa kind of lowers her gun, just slightly, and she's looking at you, Maddie. You have her full attention. She's kind of waiting for you to give like a better explanation.
Okay.
You could see that on the look on her face.
Maddie looks at it and says, if you do whatever you're about to do now, you're going to cause way more trouble. Not only for us, but also for you. Like, they're not gonna just let you leave like that. I think it's just better if you come back with us and we can peacefully talk about things. Maybe you can argue whatever you want to argue, but doing it through violence is definitely not the way. Especially not. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can continue.
Especially not in the middle of Golskofka, where in the middle of a tavern, where Holy Knights could easily show up and handle the situation themselves.
You see her attention sort of shifts. Okay. Maddie, you you kind of see Tessa's demeanor change. She finally drops her aim. And the gun is now hanging back at her side. You see Marlene. She's a little more relieved. Lucky is less on guard, but he's still, like, carefully watching Altessa. Marlene will gesture for the door, like nothing happened. And, she'll say, yeah, I mean, they're kind of waiting for us at Odium, so.
Maddie has a small sigh of relief, and is Altessa gonna, like, move towards the door?
Yeah, I mean, she's sighs, but she's moving.
Maddie will keep distance. Oh, he'll be, like, in between.
Okay, yeah, the dog is closer to you, Maddie. Trying to get... So Marlene is, like, staying in the back, but Lucky is staying close to you. Also trying to keep, his eyes on Altessa.
Does the dog sniff my hand? Does he sniff Maddie's
Are you
hand?
putting your hand out?
I mean, his hands are, like, to his sides.
Yeah, one sec.
If this motherfucker bites me, I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, he just sniffs your hand. You just feel like a wispy breeze against your skin.
Oh, okay. It's a good dog. Alright, we can keep going.
Okay. And, I assume you guys...
Be in immersion. You better be moving the token, bro. God.
They're...
I want immersion, step by step.
Alright, they're all moving. They're all moving.
It's like Space Invaders going up and down.
I am at the edge. Thank you. You can now.
Alright, so you guys leave the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
The taxi's still waiting there for you guys to hop back in.
Mm-hmm.
And, Altessa hops in the car first, but she sits in the middle still, again. Lucky is in front, as usual, and the car will begin taking off after Marlene directs him back to Odium. In the meanwhile, we have our fun, wrong.
I did it!
Altessa says everybody in the time loop.
The power of the bathroom break, I'm telling you.
Alright, let's see, where did we leave off with Sahara last? Also, because I don't...
She's taking a breather. I think she wants to kick the shit out of Pierce, but she knows how that would go down. Yeah.
Alright, let me get her.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that they went into a side room.
Yeah, I honestly forgot to. It's okay. bottom here so you can control it at any time you want to. Alright, everyone else, some time passes as you guys are kind of like just sitting around waiting for further instruction, or the other members that were fighting to return. You're kind of just waiting for finally something nice to happen to you guys in spite of just the mess that happened.
That would be nice.
As you guys, I'll say it's been about like 30 minutes. The taxi is still going in motion. You will see a very familiar face with a non-familiar face. You will see Gustav, and let me switch pages real quick find the right page real quick. Alright, you will see Gustav with Mother Teresa.
Say Mother Teresa.
I did say Mother Teresa.
Goddamn Mother Teresa. Goddamn.
Yeah, you see Gustav, but he's not alone. You'll see like a little girl tagging along with him. She's got like a little parasol in here.
This kid.
You'll see these two walking down the steps. They're walking together. They kind of see Pierce first. Pierce, what are you doing at the moment?
Nope, not looking up.
You don't want to lock eyes with your dad.
Pierce's face down at the table. He has not said a word. He has not moved since his chat with Sahar.
He's like a kid who forgot to bring his project in school.
He's in timeout. Hard
You
timeout.
forgot to bring project to school.
Yeah, okay, you kind of see like a strange glance coming from Gustav, but
He sees nothing. He's in hard eyes on the table.
Nothing.
let me see. If I remember correctly, Maddie, did you tell Gustav about
What? But yes, about Marlene going for Altessa and how we're on our way back. Yes.
I'm currently with her, just under trying to check for minutes.
But I will let him know. You did it, not me.
Yeah,
I don't tell.
Sorry, I had to reread that text message real quick. Yeah, you see Gustav kind of like rolls over, but he's like, he stops right beside Pierce. He's like, "Hey, Pierce, how's it going?"
Fine.
You okay?
Oh, I'm stupid. Why do I keep
Yep.
You want to explain what happened?
No.
I mean, if you want me to ask the others first instead of you, I figured you would be better to ask than. Oh, great. I will leave you to it then. And he starts walking off, and he's gonna approach you guys over here. You'll see the little girl, like, just stops for a minute, but she's gonna follow behind. And Gustav will go to the other party members at the table, and he's gonna just, like, scratch the back of his head and say, you guys wanna fill me in here?
Someone's going to speak up and say, as he kind of just pushes his drink to the side, he's going to cross his hands and look to Gustav on the table and say, honestly, we only got bits and pieces of what happened. From what we understand, Pierce acted on his own and attacked what seemed to be an affiliate with Odium. We intervened to make sure that nothing else would break down from there, and well, I think Maddie and Altessa, or well, I should rephrase. Maddie is out with another member of Odium, or potentially a member close to Altessa's background, to retrieve her for, I assume, would be what's to come here and what we're gonna make of this mess.
I see. And how bad is this?
Let's. Well,
Pierce
it's
beat
not
up
the
a
great.
Royal Guard.
Sorry?
We know that.
Pierce beat up a Royal Guard.
Just normal beat up?
Yeah, the new dental plan, that's for sure.
I don't think that guy is gonna have the same face.
You see Gustav puts his hand to his face. Just for like a really long minute. And you see like his hand slowly pulls down on some of the skin on his face, like he's just even more stressed. He manages to smile though, despite all that information he just learned. And he's like, okay, are those people still here?
I believe so, but we are currently taking a break from one another.
Great. Do me a favor, just... I don't think Pierce is gonna be a problem right now. Just keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. You see Gustav kind of wanders forward towards the back, and he looks over his shoulder to the girl and he says, "Come on, I need you to heal someone." And she agrees to go. And then they both go off into the back room.
We're in super deep shit. Someone's gonna say to just size himself.
You say we, but
Yeah, I'm not sure about the we part, but yeah.
Well, Apex isn't looking to begin with. This is not gonna do any better.
I think the best thing that any of us could do is just, rely on Gustav and let him handle it out and make sure that when we talk to anyone for a question, just to be honest from anything that we know.
Or we don't have to respond and simply just say no comment. It's better to keep our mouth closed than to dig us a deeper hole.
To be fair, me and Carl have been in this room the entire time, so we're extra in the dark.
Yeah, I only went in there to try and get him out of there, and then came back here. So no idea about some of this other stuff.
Someone's gonna nod and just gonna say, "It's probably best that way," honestly. But yes, you're right. We should probably just let Gustav handle all the damage control. And in all honesty, I think we've done more than enough. I don't know how much more we can contribute for a more positive light right now.
So for now, we're on standstill until we figure out what they're gonna do.
We could make a bigger mess.
How about not?
Yeah, then I guess we're on standstill.
Osiris is gonna look around the table and try to see any empty glasses or whatever, and he'll try to pick up as many as he can and kind of bring them over to. What was her name again? The bartender.
Should I ask her that?
Yeah, I will not answer your question.
He'll just walk him and say, "Here you go, ma'am. Thank you for your hospitality." Laugh and just walk away and back to the table.
Just laughs. Yeah, okay. She smiles and she says, "Thanks, that's really nice of you," as you walk. And then she'll start collecting some of the glasses and she'll start cleaning them. Alright.
Is Sahar back in the room? OOC?
I think I saw her move her token, so I'm going to say yes.
Sahara does come up, yes.
That's right, your
She's
voice.
sitting tail of Gustav. Is that it? She's sitting tail.
What?
Shut the fuck up. She says, "Shut the fuck up."
How are you sitting tail?
my
We're
lord,
not in the
no,
same
please.
room.
Oh, see, got it.
Oh.
Tail end of him leaving.
Oh.
She's tailing Gustav as he leaves. There we go.
Gotcha. Okay.
She says, "Excuse me," and she scurries after Gustav.
Okay, I know that was OC, but okay. Hold on.
No.
Hey,
Put
don't
her
go,
token back.
please.
She didn't move her token.
So I
But
was
she's
like,
tailing Gustav!
No,
No, she's not.
not.
Oh wow, okay.
You fucking-
I thought
Oh, you were for real. You
Retard.
thought that she was.
yeah, she's going off. I was like, hold up.
This is why you're not allowed to play other people's characters.
no, please.
It's too much responsibility.
She's
Hold
now
on.
coming after you.
I'll.
She's
Jumpy
full
lip.
sprinting after stuff.
I'm sorry. I just came back from drinking the brownies. I thought that was happening.
Alright,
I get
I'm
my
gonna
character
remove
from
her
Haru.
from your token.
Oh, please.
Oh, OC, but I wrote down Frost's name. Her name's Frost. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, lady, woman.
Thanks,
I just said
ma'am.
ma'am. I said ma'am.
That was nice.
Thank you, gatekeeper of alcohol.
Alright. Yeah. As you guys are kind of sitting, waiting for just something interesting to happen, or just like to hear some news of what the hell is just going on, you see the little girl comes back out of the room, alone, it looks like.
Punch her.
And she's kind of gonna step to the side, she's gonna sit over here by the table. She's gonna sit down.
Oh, see, I know we're supposed to interact with her, but I don't know how to break this ice.
You don't have to, so it's totally fine. I'm waiting like 2 more seconds before I do something else.
That's how you break the ice.
We will observe. Storm will observe.
Alright,
We know that we're not
I'll
the cool
probably
kids
just go with another
anymore.
beer. So
We know that we're not the cool kids if she just, totally dodged our table.
We don't have any more seats.
we're so cool. Our table's full.
Sit, Carl.
Except for that one chair that's empty.
alright. I'll say
Drag
like
her
another 15 minutes pass. And
This is real awkward.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. It's kind of awkward. You can feel like the air is kind of tense. But you guys, you do eventually see Altessa, Marlene, and Maddie come out of the front door, and they're coming down the stairs.
Is it still cold outside? Someone's gonna say out loud.
Maddie says it's always cold outside.
Hell yeah.
Then he just looks at everything like, can Maddie feel the stiffness in the room?
Can what?
Can you feel the stiffness in the room, the awkwardness?
You know what? Go ahead and roll.
Also, I would like my token, please. Also, what am I rolling? Perception?
Yeah,
Roll thickness.
for both.
Wait, what else am I rolling?
Okay, you
Oh.
think everything is just going as smooth as can be.
That's fine. Okay. Maddie looks around and he says, is Gustav here?
Gustav is here. He's damage control in the other room with the big kids.
Maddie, he kind of looks over at Altessa and Marlene, and he says, well, the big man is here himself, so I guess you guys should head over there.
And instead of she looks at Pierce, but Altessa just goes the other direction. She purposely walks all the way around.
Oh, so she's gonna. Oh, okay. She's
This
gonna.
is like some high school level shit. She is real pissed.
Yeah, I mean, she's just gonna keep on walking. Marlene's gonna follow right behind her. And yeah, I mean, Altessa's not even gonna say anything. She's just gonna keep walking.
Wait, question: is that seat empty up there, over where these guys are?
Oh my god, just pull up a seat!
Osiris was
Just pull up a seat from another table!
Well, Osiris. Oh, he took the seat from here and moved it over there.
What are you talking about?
Osiris
Oh.
never came back.
Building a tower of chairs. You gotta
He's
take one.
building
I brought the glasses back, and I came and sat down back at my seat.
Okay.
Oh,
Cheers, ma'am.
It's just the icon. The icon's down there. So
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, that's why I was confused because I didn't know.
that's why I was confused too. I was like, oh, he just never came back.
Okay, so he is back up
Yeah,
there. Okay.
reload your page.
Yeah, let me reload. Let me reload.
Yeah, if
Oh
you
my
scroll,
goodness.
it locks at the bottom, so you might have like some
Oh.
issues. Yeah.
No, I went
Oh,
and sat down next to that girl and didn't say anything for 10 minutes.
You like,
That
just
don't
stared
happen.
breathing loudly.
Okay. I cannot clearly see him.
Okay.
Yes.
He would at least
Maddie-
attempt a poor conversation.
Maddie just sighs and he's gonna just walking on. As he's walking, he'll pat Sahara on the head real quick, and then he'll keep going. He's gonna give her space. She looks like she needs it, and he's gonna he's gonna look at the girl over there. He's like, huh, and he's gonna walk over here, and he says, so how you guys handling everything?
Soren's gonna put his hand out to show. Wait, no, the empty glasses aren't there anymore.
Only the empty ones.
Yeah, Soren's gonna point out the empty glasses there on the table. Like
This is
Will
not-
Smith to his wife, just like his hands.
And he says, and then he kind of rubs the back of his head. He says, so how did Gustav look when he came in here?
You ever see a disappointed parent?
Yeah. I
Pretty
figured.
much.
And
He left with a smile.
mm.
It was
And then he
terrifying.
and then he looks back at across the room at Pierce, who has his
Eyes
head
at
down.
the
He's like,
table.
huh?
His eyes.
no, that's fine. I know. Maddie's just looking over there, and he says, "Still, do we still have down in the dumps, Pierce? Has he even moved?"
More like will not speak at all. I don't know if that's down in the dumps or just I don't know what.
Well, I guess if I was in his position, I would be probably feeling like that too. And yeah, Maddie, he then looks over at the other girl and he says, "So what's up with her?"
She came with Gustav. I've not
I'll just try.
I've not asked further. She was here to heal, I believe.
That's got to be some heal job to fix what happened.
Went pretty fast.
Well, that's good. And Maddie, he kind of like he like cracks his bones, pops his shoulders, and all just stretching. He says, "Well, this is way too awkward for my taste, so I'm gonna make conversation."
Yeah, no,
Sounds
go
good.
ahead.
And,
So how was the car ride?
Oh, the car. Man, that was tense. She did not. I can tell she did not want to come back.
Yeah. Did you convince her, or did?
Yeah, after seeing her do her usual Altessa thing and point a gun at the Royal Guard, I convinced her maybe she shouldn't cause a scene in the middle of a tavern.
I've been here for a few hours, and that seems like a reoccurring theme.
Okay, I've known her for 5 years, and that's usually the reoccurring thing.
Osiris is gonna chuckle and try to, continue to make the mood lighter with Maddie.
Yeah, but yeah, guess we just wait and see what happens. It's honestly, it's at this point, it's out of our hands.
Why don't you pull up a chair, sit down? Looks like you could use a break too.
Well, we could also invite the other girl over. Seems like she's having much company.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go do. And then he's gonna wait. Oh, was he good with Osiris?
What happened?
Oh no, you kept moving him up and down.
I'm trying to like move the character. Oh, see, I'm trying to move the character just like a little bit over so everyone can fit.
Okay, I got you. But Maddie, he's gonna quickly turn around, real quick, and he's gonna walk on over. And he says, hey.
One moment.
God, we having to change the music, please no.
Yeah, actually,
You
I
don't-
could turn my music up.
You don't like the Jamba beats?
I only heard my dog squeaking her bone, so I was like, what the fuck? That's not my music. Alright, sorry. Maddie, you see this little girl? She looks up at you. She's very small. She looks very young, and her feet can't even touch the ground when she's sitting on this chair. So her feet are kind of like dangling. She has a folded up parasol beside her. But she just turns her attention to look at you.
Maddie, he kind of bends down slightly, like puts like his hands on his knees and all. But he's gonna say, he says, you came here with Gustav, right?
Yeah.
And he says, I heard you healed up the guard and all. Did it go pretty well? How bad was it?
I mean, his face is really fucked up, so even with
Maddie-
healing, it's gonna be a little rough.
Maddie was taken aback by this small-looking child cursing all of a sudden. But he says, well, hopefully he makes a good recovery. Anyway, I was just wondering if you wanted to join us,
Join
make
you.
conversation. Yeah, we're just sort of waiting things out, man. Figured probably, we figured it might be cool to invite you.
I think I'm too cool for you guys, but I think I can make an exception.
Osiris is gonna genuinely laugh at that, like in a nice way.
Sullivan just looks sad. Even a little girl is cooler than her.
Matt, I hate that his music is so mysterious, but it's like oddly wholesome at the same time. So yeah, Maddie's gonna say he's gonna walk on over and all, and he's gonna grab some chairs. He's gonna grab 2 chairs. All right, he has 2 chairs. They ain't there like on the map, but they're there.
Maddie, I want you to make a perception roll.
Okay, let's check. Always make me roll perception. I can't see shit.
I know. Alright. Maddie, would you kind of listen to her talk? There's something on in the back of your brain somewhere. You're like, her voice is really familiar, but I can't quite pin it.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll sit down.
Maddie kind of gives her just a slight look and all, because he's like, familiar voice. That's weird. But yeah, she's gonna be quiet for a moment. What are you gonna say?
Osiris is just gonna joke over to Carl and say, "Hey, big guy, let's make some room for everyone."
Out of character, sorry, I was just finishing up getting the dog food. But Carl will be like, oh, yeah, maybe, probably. In fact, we should probably did we get more chairs?
Yeah, we did get more chairs.
Okay. So he's just gonna shuffle himself over a bit.
Does Sahara look like she wants to sit? I know she came over and she like leaning up against a wall or something. I can't tell. Oh no! Oh! We need one more chair. Hold on, Maddie's gonna get one more chair for Sahara.
Just pull up a seat for her.
Yeah. Now we're all good. Damn! Look at this almost perfect fucking wraparound. Look at that one missing spot that easily could fit someone.
Are you saying that in character?
No. Anyway, Maddie and all. I guess once they're all sitting all, he's gonna look at the girl and he says, "So, what's your name?"
My name is Nova.
Nova. That's a pretty interesting name.
Mm-hmm. My mom named
He says, He says, how long have you known Gustav?
just a little while. She's not answering your question fully, but she's giving you some sort of answer.
Were you already here in Goskovka, or did you come here with them?
She kind of pauses for a minute, and she nods and she'll say, "Yeah, I came with him."
Oh, okay. And he kind of looks at everyone, and he says, "Well, I'm Maddie." And he kind of gestures towards Yasalawan to introduce herself.
I'm Yasalawan.
Soren, for a moment, yeah, he seems definitely out of mind, out of place. Yeah, it's an aspect. Sorry, I'm Soren.
And I'm Carl. Nice to meet you.
Osiris, nice to meet you, ma'am.
It's like, I don't know why Icy Chef fucking.
Yeah.
This is really funny.
Like, you see the little girl, she nods, she smiles. It's a small smile, but she's like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Do they have ice cream here?"
Oh
Maddie-
my god, she asks the most important questions.
Did Yasalawan say that?
Yeah, she asks the
Okay.
most important questions.
Maddie blinks and he says, "Oh, around door." And he kind of looks back. Oh, what did you say, Carl?
I think with all the ice that's here, they'd have to at least have ice cream.
True. And he looks back at Frosty and says, "Do you guys have ice cream?"
Yeah, we have ice cream, we have snow cones, we got all types of sugars.
And Maddie looks over at Nova and he says, "What are you craving?"
You kind of look at her and she has this big stupid smile on her face. And she's like, "I want a snow cone, I want a snow cone."
Maddie, he gets up.
She's going to be so disappointed.
And he gets up and he says, "Well, any of you guys want anything?"
I want vanilla and chocolate syrup and rainbow sprinkles.
Wholesome, Maddie says. Wholesome.
I'm good for now. I think I've done enough indulging today.
Yeah, I think I'm alright as well.
Sorry, Celie, can you repeat what she just said? Vanilla with what?
Chocolate syrup and rainbow sprinkles.
Okay. And, alright. Is, anyone else? Is that it? Okay. Maddie, he's gonna look down at Nova, and he says, "Alright, let's go get some ice cream."
Okay.
And this is how we adopt a child.
With ice cream.
Alright, we're just gonna skip the whole one by one thing. We're just gonna go for that. He's gonna get Frost, and he says, "Okay, we would like a vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup and rainbow sprinkles."
Okay. Did you rainbow sprinkles?
He says, "This is not for me." I would just like to say that.
I mean, I'll see if we have it in stock or something in the back, but I okay.
Maddie is squinting at this ridicule.
Yeah, I mean, she's like staring at you, Maddie, like.
This is Maddie's face.
Yeah, and then Nova, she's like trying to reach the top of the bar, but like she's so short, her head is like just below the height of where she can be seen. And she's like trying to tap on the table, on the bar countertop. But she instead is gonna like scurry all the way around Maddie to get on a stool bar. And she's going to like just poke as much of her head up as she can, so like her chin is now resting on the top of the bar.
Oh my god, this is adorable.
And she says, "I want strawberry ice, shaved ice." And you see Frost, she smiles and she's like, "Oh, is she yours?"
Maddie he starts laughing and he says, "No."
She's someone's who's here or what?
She came with Gustav.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. You see Frost, she just doesn't ask any more questions, and you see her like turn around and goes to get your guys' stuff. A few minutes pass by, and sure enough, she comes back with your order. Except the only thing that she doesn't have are like the rainbow sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
That'll just take some Yelp review.
Maddie will be like, "Thanks."
Mm-hmm.
Did she still have like that look,
She has
like that
a really
teasing look about the
awkward-
sprinkles?
Yeah, I mean, she has a real awkward smile. You could actually, Maddie, I want you to make a perception roll on our dear friend Frost here.
Listen, you ain't about to make me look like a fool. I'm about to perceive so hard. Watch. Nat 20, activate. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, nice.
Damn.
Oh no.
We kind of kill her in the building.
Okay, yeah, you just think she's being totally honest for the most part. I mean, her smile's still a little awkward, but that's as much as you kind of realize what's going on with her.
Maddie takes a moment and he's like, and he's gonna take the ice cream. And does Nova take her snow cone?
Yep, she's gonna immediately take it, and she's just gonna start shoving that shit in her mouth.
Maddie says, "Whoa, don't you want to wait till we get back first?"
No.
Yeah, you see,
Okay.
like, she has a big chunk missing, and her mouth is already full, but she's just staring at Maddie with big eyes.
Okay. And he's gonna go and walk back over.
Okay.
He's gonna give. Where was I at? I was right there. He's gonna give Miss Sutherland her ice cream, says there were no rainbow sprinkles.
Aw. Okay. She takes it though.
Can't turn down ice cream.
And he sits down. She says she was giving me a really weird look when I asked for rainbow sprinkles.
Oh, you look like a rainbow kind of guy.
What does that mean?
He has a very colorful personality.
She kind of smiles at Soren's response. Soren, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Ooh.
Oh God, this fucking.
You've been stabbed.
She's here to kill you.
You're being brainwashed. It's like a cat.
Oh.
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 Okay, you continue to proceed as normal. Nothing's out of the ordinary here. Nothing to see. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh boy.
So I guess as we Maddie, he looks at Nova, and he says, "So, would you say you're pretty good at healing? Like 1 out of 10. How good are you?"
Maybe average. I'm still learning a lot, but
he asks, "Well, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?"
I'm 14. Maddie, when you look at her, she does not look 14. She looks a little younger, like maybe 2 years.
Wait, 2 years old or 2 years younger than that?
Years old.
She looks.
I would be concerned if she looked 2 years old.
She does not look 2 years old. She just looks 2 years younger. Sorry.
Okay, so she looks 12. Maddie, says, "Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's a lot of time to definitely improve. I'm sure you'll be great."
Well, I mean, I'm already a big deal, but you didn't hear it from me.
Maddie raises an eyebrow, and he says, "Really?"
Yeah, I mean, Gustav says it. Some other friends say it. Don't worry.
Maddie oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you see, Nova, she just gives you a finger gun, Maddie.
Oh.
Maddie is going to attempt the finger gun. Time to roll performance, huh? God.
Oh man.
Why is this my curse? Why do you keep making them finger gun me?
Poke her in the eye.
Maddie, you got a finger gun, you just, instead of doing like your stiff motions as usual, you kind of overcalculate and you just like swing your hand towards the girl, and you manage to like just smack Nova's ice. She gets ice onto the floor.
Maddie goes,
Wow, that was really cool of you. Get it? Because it's cold.
Yeah, good.
did Nova say that?
Yeah.
So, okay, so Maddie, he kinda, honestly, you see him, he like stands up and he like just falls to his knees in shame, like that he can't finger gun. Like, he's like on his hands and knees, head down. Says, "Why can't I do it?"
Osiris is gonna like lean up out of his chair to watch this, like out of concern.
Says, "Soren, am I cursed?"
Yes.
Osiris is gonna say, "Only you."
And he just sighs, and he's gonna the napkins. He's gonna clean. He's like, "I'll get you another one, Nova. Just let me clean this up."
You're okay.
And he just cleaning stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Another one. You can just take care of that.
I went to go clean the napkins. Where are the napkins? Are there napkins here on the table?
Yeah.
Jumps onto the table.
Alright. I'm gonna be cleaning up. I'm like right here. Don't worry about me. He's just cleaning. Maddie's cleaning now.
So
Well,
is this your first mission, Nova?
You see, she pauses and she kind of thinks about it. Her feet are like still dangling, and she's like kicking them back and forth now. She's thinking. She leans forward, and her hands are like placed on the seat. And her head kind of lifts up to look at the ceiling, and you see her eyes kind of like drift about. And then she eventually she nods her head and she says, "Yeah, this is my first."
You know, when you were first coming in, and I hope you don't mind me interrupting here, Gustav said that you were here to help heal people. What can you do?
Well, I have white magic, so I just use that.
So I actually rolled a perception at that. You got 22.
What are you?
Is this her first mission?
Insight or perception?
I'll give it to you, but as far as you know, it kind of looks like there's something that she was kind of debating on saying before, but you have an idea that she's probably done something prior to this sort of situation that she's in.
Okay.
He's killed.
She's actually the one that, killed that one girl on the bus.
Yes, I have killed.
I even waved at you guys.
I know, you're next.
You guys see Nova. She turns around and she kind of gestures over to Pierce, and she says, "What's anyone try talking to him?"
Many have tried.
He's not.
Only one has succeeded.
I think he needs to be alone right now. He's the one that made the whole face thing happen.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Maddie finished cleaning the shaved ice. He threw it away. Now he's back at the chair, sitting.
Frost is staring at you.
Maddie is looking at Frost, and he just slowly turns back towards the group. He's like, "Can't see my face." Being
The Storm's gonna lean over to Maddie and say, "I think you forgot something.
what?
What did you spill?
Shaved ice.
And what did you not bring back?" I think she's looking at you.
But she said that she didn't.
What? Someone will say that I see.
Yeah. Nova's just blinking with her big blue eyes, and then she's kind of gonna ignore you guys for a moment. She's gonna hop off her seat, and she's gonna go wander over to Pierce.
Maddie says, "Wait,
Gotta.
I'm curious. I'm curious."
I'm gonna follow her
Don't
just
follow-
because.
Don't follow too closely.
I don't
No.
want her getting hurt.
Yeah, but we all shouldn't group up either. And corner an animal.
Are you
Right,
sure you
right.
don't want any more
Punch a
shaved ice?
child.
Yeah, Maddie's gonna stay here. He's watching.
Alright, hold on. I need to make this very important roll for just a second.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh,
shit.
Shame. For shame. For shame. For shame.
Shut it down!
For shame. Okay. Yeah, you see Nova, she just keeps walking closer to Pierce. And then, she kind of stops for a minute, and then she turns to look at Pierce, and she's like, "Excuse me."
She can probably almost hear his neck creaking as it slowly turns toward the small child standing next to him.
Yeah, can you make an intimidation roll?
Oh, she's gonna cry. Oh god.
Alright, yeah, you look pretty scary, so she's gonna, take a step back. She's gonna take a few more steps back, but she's gonna kind of smile. She's like, is your hand okay?
Pierce gonna slowly glance back further over his shoulder towards the rest of the group with this very sharp, pointed expression towards them.
Maddie looks away and he starts whistling.
Soren will actually move up to the next table and take a seat. But he's not making eye contact with Pierce.
Osiris is just gonna lean back in his chair and kind of just relax, stare up at the ceiling.
His
So,
sharp
like,
eyes.
mouthing, please don't hurt her.
Not you.
His
Okay,
sharp eyes.
What?
Sorry.
What was that? Sorry. Can you just repeat what Pierce just looked over at the group?
Yeah, so Pierce looked back at them with a very pointed expression.
Oh yeah, Sahar will walk over then. She'll just walk on over. Here, let me just move out of my friend's room real quick.
Bye, friend.
Bye! Just until the sparks on and I finish eating. And then I'll be back to bother you, Amanda. Alright, sorry.
Amanda, please.
Amanda, please.
Oh my god, that was the 90s.
Amanda show.
Alright, so yeah, Sahar
Oh, God,
will walk
Buried those memories.
over. Let me sit. Okay. I'm sitting. And I'll move her out piece over. Yeah, she'll just straight up come on over. Hello.
Damn, my
T poses.
T-pose. OOC. T-pose is a sign of dominance, yes. Yeah, he'll say hello. Hey. And everyone go quiet.
Yeah.
I think
Yep,
that's-
Pierce is waiting for Sahar and this kid to, like... he was clearly expecting her to, like, shepherd the kid away or something.
She'll just look at Pierce for a second and then look at Noah and be like, I think he wants to be alone for a little bit longer. Is that okay? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
I think he's all peopled out after our riveting conversation about whoever knows how long ago.
I just wanted to heal his hand.
He doesn't like any healing.
He'll get over it.
Could we hear that?
Yeah, she said it very loudly.
Cyrus is
So
going
I was
to
like, fucking mood.
Maddie is also
agree.
laughing.
Is he
The
still
amount
alone?
of
Moving back?
times he threatens me when I try to heal him is too damn high.
Jeez.
He's a fun guy.
I think he just likes to know exactly what's happening, and magic is a little hard to understand sometimes.
You have no idea.
So I'm just gonna look at her like, yeah, I really don't.
Cyrus is just going to, like, lean back in after being, like, leaned back in chairs. Like, so you mostly do magic. Is it just healing magic, or?
Yeah, you can call it that.
Cool.
What
He's
can
not going to
you
really
do?
dig into it further. So I slice and stab things, and he doesn't take the gun out, but he just like taps this like holster and he says, "I shoot things too. Nothing too exciting."
My mom likes to shoot things.
What Osiris will do is he'll start to like roll up his sleeve, like not all the way, and show like the lightning coming down his tattoos and how it's kind of changing, not changing color, but getting brighter. But these also help me do some extra cool things with the slicey and the shooting.
Yeah, you see? She's gonna be like, wow, you're so cool.
Osiris is gonna laugh. It's like, I think that's the first time in a while someone's called me cool.
That's pretty cool.
You can tell Osiris is like really friendly with kids, and like he seems like he's, you know, he's like talking to her like an adult.
Yeah,
But-
you can see she's appreciated, at least that much.
So, I mean, we've gone over the basics of conversation. You know, how long you've been here, how you know Gustav, and everything like that. But what would you like to tell us about yourself, if anything? No pressure.
My name is Nova, and I like shaved ice. And I think you met my pet owl.
That's your
That
owl?
was your mouth?
That's yours?
Yeah, that's Ina.
We like Ina.
She's a good owl.
Ina's a lifesaver.
She is.
I know.
Wait, oh, so, Maddie, well, no, not Osley. Maddie looks around. Is Ina around somewhere?
I think she's in the next room.
Yeah, you haven't seen her.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
other room.
Oh, Osiris is gonna say in character. I think she was in the next room. If that's the same Al.
Okay, and you kind of hear you hear Nova. She does like a little whistle, and when she whistles, you guys see like the owl flying from the other room.
Shannon Pierce, Shannon Pierce,
Yeah,
Shannon
and
Pierce.
it just like flies onto the table, and it like shrinks to the size of like her palm.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
At that?
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
similar to what Kaori does. So.
Yeah,
Oh, so-
Sahar's gonna, because Kaori's been on her shoulder, she's gonna kind of have him hop in her palm and like show him off too. And it's like, I've never met someone else that does that.
Yeah, you see Nova smiles and she puts Ina like back down on the table. And Ina is going to curiously look at Kaori.
Kaori's gonna curiously look back.
Yeah, Ina is like all tight and cool with Kaori. So, I mean, you see Ina does the bird thing, like when she starts bobbing her head up and down, she's like flapping her wings, like her wings just keep spreading further out. And she's like dancing on the table.
Yeah, he's also, but like with his super long neck, he's kind of like wiggling it around too.
OC, but we never really talked about Osiris's inventory. But would he have a phone?
Yes.
Osiris is gonna take his phone out and like start recording this video. And he'll say in character, "This is the single greatest thing I've ever seen two animals do."
I think Carl's gonna take a picture to send to one of his daughters.
Adorable.
I just watched the chicken.
I just came back. What were they doing? The burbs?
They're dancing.
Burps are
Maddie's
dancing.
Maddie's also Maddie. Maddie's also taking the video.
You saw when wishes she could point.
Is this someone like holding?
Yeah, she's probably holding her phone, but she's not recording. She's just holding it because she doesn't know how to.
Maddie like
Distracted by bird.
Maddie you can just tell based off previous interaction. He kind of like scoots over and he says, "You do it like this," and he's gonna like show her how to like record on her phone.
Thank you.
No problem.
New skill.
That's wholesome. That's
I'll have
wholesome
to
too.
Remembers it.
Alright. I need to call a quick 5-minute break at this moment. It's a little inconvenient,
Okay.
but
It's okay.
That's all
I
good.
need to use the restroom, so.
Me too.
It's not like much is going on. Man, I
It's a
hope
good bathroom break.
real time is passing. I was on Gustavo to come back.
Are you winning?
Pierce is definitely not winning.
It's just like one of those things where it's like, I'm so used to doing this in person. It's just like, if I don't talk, maybe the story will progress. No, then it just ends up being extremely quiet in silence.
No, don't no. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes it progresses,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then at other times it's just silence.
Yeah.
That is it.
I feel like it's been a while since I've had such a large group that it's like I'm like, I don't know when to speak.
Exactly, yeah.
Gonna shoot your shot.
Especially since like Carl's a really polite person, so he wouldn't want to like interject over anyone.
See, if there's one thing I've learned, is like I saw the NPC and I was like, you know what? It's time to bring her in this conversation.
True. Yeah. No, it's usually good to interact with NPCs.
We've ignored so many back in Saigo.
Wait, what was that?
You've ignored so many NPCs back in Saigo.
All of us as a whole?
I would say all of us as a whole. I mean, in general.
Depends on what your character would legitimately do. They're gonna like, you know, how much do you, the player, do, and how much do you let your character do?
Oh, do I remember my other character? She loved NPCs.
God,
I need my water.
that's chaos.
I need to make my Tensia cameo just for Sahar.
Alright, I returned.
Welcome back.
I know Sahar would love to see Tensia again.
What?
Oh
done?
boy.
Are you done?
Dude, I got jelly sticks.
Oh no, it's not done.
And
I was
I
getting
got,
her water.
I got jelly sticks sitting in the mail today, and they are really good.
That's good.
Six? Oh, it's okay, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, but cool.
It's like Jello, but like stick
Okay.
version. It's these. I have a. Hold on. I got
Does
you.
it-
Okay.
Hi, Chicory.
Here we go. I got the. Oh, that's IC chat. We don't want to put that there. I'll put in
Maddie comes
general.
back with jelly sticks.
Yeah, where's it going?
Put it in general. That's just general. He has these.
I have never had those.
I fucking love those.
I think I've
Oh.
had them a few times.
Never
Well,
had
I don't
them.
know. Yeah,
It's the
I
best
didn't.
flavor.
I realized that the cookies haven't. Oh, because I got the email about my jelly sticks coming in, and then I was like, okay, I didn't get the email yet for my other package.
I
But I'm
hope
going
it
to-
comes tomorrow. Because if it doesn't come
Yeah.
tomorrow, it's not coming till Monday, and that's way too long.
Waiting if I
Hopefully
should
they,
share those 3 pictures of my dog.
yeah, hopefully they come tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, if they come late, I'll send more because it's easy to make cookies, but
Chicory, don't stand behind Grandma. Come here.
trying to
Take
get
it.
to the post office in my town was a nightmare.
What kind of cookies are they?
So they're white chocolate.
Ooh.
Because those are the only ones I had left, but I didn't have any cocoa powder, so they're not like a dark cookie. So there's like it's just all light white cookies, but they were really good.
Heck.
Yay, cookies! Yay! I'm at the half freeze.
I cannot believe you guys let a child walk up to Pierce. What is wrong with you?
I can't believe they did that either.
I trust him.
I was like, did we not learn our lesson?
No,
I tried!
No,
Who the fuck in their right mind would ever let a child walk up to that?
I
No, no,
gave
no,
the
here-
longest pause too. I was like,
No. Here was my theory.
So I
Here's
was
my
thinking,
theory.
I
I
realized
was like,
again
Pierce. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
that at 15 years old, technically in Carl's world, that is like, you're an adult now. You can make decisions.
No,
And he took what she said like at face value that she was 14.
In my head-
oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Oh, in
missed
my
a
head,
lot of
right?
this conversation, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, so this girl's an adult. Would you like a drink? A little sip of beer?
Yeah, there we go.
well, in my head, right? I'm like, okay, well, Pierce is already like in the shitter, like he's already down below, and so like if he just like suddenly punched this kid, done. He's done. Gustav's gonna come back, and he's like, nope, you're done. You're cut.
You're done.
Goodbye.
Gustav turns right back around, walks into the room.
So
Actually, about that execution gig you guys wanted to do,
so
I'd like to renegotiate.
So actually, I was in my head. I'm like, Pierce can't do anything. He can't. He's in no position to do anything.
doesn't mean he wouldn't.
That doesn't mean he wouldn't.
Listen. Pierce. Listen.
full
Pierce
of
is
bad
dumb.
decisions.
Listen. Pierce has bad decisions, but there's a limit. You know, he already knows.
I
he's
don't
in
believe
deep
that.
I don't either.
It's not
No,
about
no.
decisions or like the right or wrong thing. It's about like if something pisses him off when a child is near him.
Look, I understood. I understood.
I had faith that Pierce would not do anything.
You had faith?
Yes.
I think Maddie also had faith when Pierce said, "Be right back. I'm gonna kill someone."
Well, no, there was no faith was involved whatsoever.
You just didn't
That-
believe him.
Yeah. If anything,
so-
I had a lack of faith.
We thought you were chatting that hot shite.
We did.
Now, if Pierce audibly said the words, "I'm going to punch this child," then it'd be like, okay, I know to believe that.
I know to believe that because you already fucking demonstrated.
And then someone's gonna be like, "No, he wouldn't punch a child," and he's like, "Did you not learn your lesson?"
Carl, though.
Yeah, Carl doesn't. He doesn't die. He generally is like, fighting people is okay.
It's alright, he just punched an adult.
Yeah, he just punched an adult.
She's old enough to take it. Stand back up, champ. Nova's
Well, it's
face,
like-
half of it is missing.
It's like, I imagine Pierce, like, in the town square, just, like, with the rope around his neck, and Carl's like, oh, they'll let him go, everything will be fine.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's doing right now, is like, oh, it'll be okay, like, worst thing that's gonna happen, this is a weird foreign country, I don't know, they might be like, alright, you're in trouble, pay this fine. Like...
Hey, Prof.
Yeah.
Was I real lucky with Maddie's charisma roll in the beginning?
Yes. Yes.
I kind
That
of
was a fight I wanted to watch, not gonna lie.
That 20.
I wanted to see that, like, fail. To be honest, I wanted to watch that interaction.
To be honest, I was like, I'm expecting this, and I'm expecting Maddie to come back and be like, well, I don't know what we do now.
There was blood. Well, it's like, I saw that happen, and I'm just like, this is the greatest, like, 3 to 4 minutes that could have been a half hour.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad I let Maddie use the bathroom.
I'm glad I let him use the bathroom. I could have just let him put his pants in the car.
Here's the thing, right? I didn't want him, like, in my head, me personally too, I was like, I don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to see it evolve to that stage. I'd rather me come out of the bathroom and it already be at that point. I don't want to see, like, the build up to it.
Welcome back. Alright, I think we got all our people back.
I am full already.
I wish I could say the same.
Sorry.
You're fine, as long as it tasted very good.
Get a Snickers.
Get a Snicker.
saying.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yo, that's Pierce. That's fucking Pierce. He needs a damn Snickers bar.
He does.
Have
Wait,
you
wait.
offered him a
Wait,
Snickers bar?
Wait,
Give
no.
us Snookers.
Guys,
Snickers?
wait, that wouldn't work. Because he's already him.
Maddie was trying to talk, and we're just talking over him, and now he's dying. Look at
Oh,
what
God.
he's done.
I'm eating my sandwich and like the jalapenos went down the wrong pipe.
Oh,
no.
no! That's the worst!
Not the
Worst
jalapeno.
thing.
That sucks, man.
Anyway, I was saying a Snickers won't work against Pierce because like the whole thing with the thing is like you're not yourself, but Pierce is already himself. So
Yeah, this is
We
true.
need- No, Maddie,
you?
Mayo, we need more of that blue haze.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
www.care.com.
.com.
Care with a C.
Oh, Farrah, you need to get out of here. It's Chicory's turn to be in the room.
if Pierce is there, if he's ever acting nice, that's when you give him a Snickers bar.
I ate too much.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
hilarious.
That's when
I like
giving him
Hurricane.
drugs.
She always does this when I'm in the kitchen or someone's in the kitchen and she's not getting food.
Yo, that fucking picture's a mood.
Hang on, I'm gonna make this an emote. Give
Me?
a second.
Please.
That is me when I hear someone in the kitchen.
I know, right? Oh, shit.
Give me like 20 minutes to make this into a new one.
Chikri's looking at me like, no.
I'm
Right, well, she wanted to go in there, and now I don't know.
Hold on.
I think she knows that we're talking about her, and she's like, no.
Don't talk about me.
I heard you talking shit.
Shit, what you doing?
Mom, you're supposed to protect me.
I've had Bandit give me a fucking stare from across the house.
You know, I
So
feel like I
sneaky.
can tell. Yeah, I feel like Bandit would definitely be the type to give stares.
Hold on, I got some.
The bandit photos.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like there are times I'll come out of the bathroom and like late at night, and then she's just like standing at the like outside the door, just like, what the fuck were you doing?
What were you doing?
I don't trust what you did there.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's
why
the
wasn't
food?
I invited? Why wasn't I included in this adventure? Excuse you.
Alright. April, here.
Almost done with this.
We'll go ahead and roll back into the swing of things.
A thing, a small sneak peek.
Also, that feeling when I'm waiting for Prof to go to the
Yeah,
other
same.
room. I wanted to teleport to the other room, so we hear her talk to herself for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
No. You're funny. No. I mean, there's stuff you guys can do if you want. I can't stop you, so.
I ain't going in there. That's the death sentence.
I'm gonna take out my. I have something. Hold on. I gotta look at my
At
inventory.
this point, Carl is gonna actually just get himself a different beer, but this time he was inspired by the ice cream earlier. He's gonna want to see if they have a hard cider that they can put vanilla ice cream in.
Hey.
So,
Yeah.
hell yeah. There we go.
Frost is gonna be like, oh, hell yeah! Now this is a man of taste.
That nice
I'm sure
little
it'll taste.
times worth of hard cider with vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, you see, like, her face is just lights up, just like a Christmas tree, and she's super excited. She's like, hell yeah, coming right up, bud!
Nice. I appreciate this. Some people find it weird.
Yeah, she's super excited, but she'll get you the drink.
Okay. Once he has, he's gonna thank her and head back with his giant stein of apple cider with ice cream in it.
Oh, did we learn a
Beautiful.
new recipe?
Hmm?
Did we learn a new recipe?
I mean,
The hard cider and ice cream?
yeah.
It's a real thing.
Sure.
Oh, see, it's a
It
real thing.
is.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Maddie, as he sees Carl comes back, he gets an idea. And he says, you know, before we head out of Gostovka, whenever that is, we should stop by my house. I'm gonna make us a nice cooked meal.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, that'd be very nice of you.
He says, well, you know, gives me a reason to go see home. You know, check up how the house is doing.
Cyrus is gonna say, what's home like? Or for what you remember of it.
I mean, well, I know that I know ever since my aunt got married, she's been living with her with my uncle-in-law now. So
Baby, look, see, you're an emote. Sorry, she was looking at me? She doesn't look impressed at all.
But he says, you know, my house is usually it's pretty calm. Well, as calm as you can get when you have a sister like mine. But it's nice. It's very homely. I'm usually the one who cooks dinner when I'm home. And then he looks at Sahar and he says, hey, would you know, if we do end up doing that, do you want to help me cook?
Sure. I'm down for that.
And he thinks for a moment, he says, I don't think I've ever cooked with you before.
No, we haven't.
Can I come?
Answer.
Can I come?
Maddie looks at Nova and he says, yeah, I'm fine with it. If you know, Gustav is.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm a really good cook too.
Oh,
Really?
What's your favorite
You know-
thing to make?
I really like waffles.
That sounds good.
He says we will make sure to have waffles.
Or you like with your waffles.
Oh God.
Oh shit, what did I do? I fucked up.
Alright,
Sullivan is looking at her like potion kit and like I actually didn't notice there was 2 liquid bottles in there, so she's gonna look at them and try and figure out what they are.
just what the liquid is in general.
Yeah, the 2 liquid or the 2 bottles with liquid inside that were bought with the kit, and no one knows what's inside of those.
Alright, go ahead and do a perception.
Alrighty. Alright, Sullivan. Don't fail.
Nice. You look at the liquid that's in one of them, and it looks like it's not really usable. It's kind of like a muddy brown and green texture. It looks like someone had once tried making something in it, but just left the remnants inside. And if you look close enough,
me.
you'll see like a little tiny fragment of a bone inside. It looks like it might be the tip of someone's finger. But you're not completely sure if it's either a finger from a person or a finger from a monster.
OC, can we see her doing this?
I mean,
she's not hiding it. She's just like looking at her like stuff, and she's
so
just
is it like out on the table? Is it like strewn out on the table?
She has her pack on the table, and she's just sort of like messing around with it. However, now she's like trying to find tongs to like see if she can get the finger out, because now she's really like, what the fuck?
Oh, Sarah's just gonna be like, ooh, are we doing science?
Oh, see, real quick. Were those the bottles that you got from the
Yeah.
stalker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself for a minute while I fucking die. I'll be right back.
I was just gonna watch this slowly sipping, being like, I guess we're gonna see what happens.
Alright, what are you doing?
So she's like she's like opening up the bottle, like very carefully. And then she's like getting the tongs to try and pluck out the finger.
Alright, you know what? Go ahead and roll performance.
Oh boy.
Alright, you know what? You kind of fumble around a little bit with the tongs trying to pull out the finger. The lip is large enough for you to just pull it out. With the tongs attached, so you manage to grab a hold of it just fine. Although when you start pulling on the bone, you kind of see it start to like slowly disintegrate, like it's some sort of jelly, or it's just really gooey and soft. Like bone isn't supposed to do that.
So, I don't care. Do we all see this happen?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
crazy.
Science is happening right now.
Oh, Cyrus is gonna chime in. It's like, oh, this is great. I'm kind of glad we ate already, though.
So I'm just gonna kind of look at it like, and I'm gonna go look back to looking at the cute animals. Like, I'd rather look at this.
Yeah.
Carl's gonna take another picture and send it to another one of his kids.
Thanks, Carl.
Is it Jamie?
Yeah,
It's probably
probably Jamie.
There you go, Jamie. You have something edgy to show your friends.
Yeah, you see Noah. She's also watching. She's just staring blankly.
Where did you get that?
You know the people or the guy I bought all those provisions from? Like, he sold me his alchemy kit, and this was like one of the bottles. I'm now starting to get concerned.
Hopefully
Why?
you didn't pay too much for it.
No, we got a pretty good deal on it.
Sahara is just looking at Yoselwyn, very curious now.
You can see that, like, she's, like, thinking about all the things you guys said, like, don't meddle in people's love lives, don't do this, and that, and that. And she's like, did I just make the worst decision?
The table falls silent as we watch Yoselwyn
As we just see the
finger a bottle.
She's looking at it like, I have made a terrible mistake. Just the dawning realization.
Cyrus is gonna like suck his teeth and be like, the worst case of buyer's remorse I've ever seen.
Yeah. At some point,
Lauren,
sorry.
do you remember the name of the person that I bought this from?
Yeah, could always ask how the date went. We got contacts with Laura.
Oh, yeah. Let's
we
talk with Laura.
Yeah, when we head back to town, we're gonna have to swing by her place and maybe figure out what's going on with that. I mean, that's kosher.
Maddie suddenly has an epiphany, and he goes on Moogle real quick.
Oh,
He says, he's like, where? Like, in his head, he's like, where have I heard the name Laura before? And he like goes on Moogle, and he looks at the Acadia's news. And hey, Prof, that thing was only shared to me, right?
Yeah, I think it's in your channel. You can just copy and paste it again.
Yeah.
No, wasn't it up? Okay, if it was up, let me delete this.
Only because I know like he got it off Altessa's phone at the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you look it up, you could just find it.
I have it. It's in the thing. And then Maddie, Maddie, he says, wait, who's this Laura person? And he's gonna ask like the group.
Was the
Some lady, we bought some stuff. Wait,
We bought, well, Pierce bought some potions from her.
and she showed you some alchemy, and she has an orb that has like a bunch of stuff in it. I was actually supposed to hear back from her in I think a few days.
Maddie, he's gonna he's gonna pull up the news article from Acadia's news, and he's going to show his phone towards the group.
I feel like I should know something, but I feel like this is a pre-Osiris
It is
event.
pre-Osiris, so don't worry.
Yeah, this is pre-Osiris, and technically pre Maddie wasn't even there, but
You know, roll in if Carl can piece this together. I don't think he can, but it's okay.
Sure.
Oh, Osiris was saying that in character too.
oh.
let's remember this. Let's see.
Oh, that's one.
Oh, Jesus!
Like,
No!
oh no.
Yeah,
Carl's just gonna like stop drinking and be like, "Oh, wait a minute."
yeah. Carl, Soren, you guys definitely know. You may have had a hand in dealing with something that may have taken place.
Soren's going to grit his teeth and just gonna say, no fucking way.
That's her. That's her. That's the guy.
Wait, so
But she's like, she's just not processing it. She's just like sitting there, like it's like going in her head, like, that's Laura. That's the guy that you bought the thing from, and the rest is just like, brrrr.
So does the article, I guess, if you know what, Carl probably just can't see from that far away, and he's like, so, what does the article exactly say?
Well, okay. Well, man, he probably would have put his phone on the table
Okay.
so that they can all look.
Does it say that they know who already, or just that she's been missing or murdered or something like that? That's all I remember from last time.
She's been murdered? I thought she was just missing.
I don't. I'm trying to ask out of character, actually. What?
Oh! Yeah, the article is
Just
pretty much
missing.
like how the girl went missing, and they have suspicions that it was this dude because he was caught, essentially trespassing property to find her.
Yeah, he was like essentially stalking her.
So he's suspect number one, but nothing's confirmed.
Yeah.
And isn't he missing too? They can't find him.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Maddie,
Yeah,
it's like
someone's just watching this.
Maddie's like giving like a questioning look and all, and he's like, And he looks at Soren and Sahara, and it says, "I see things have not changed."
I mean, I hate to fucking say this, but the coat was really fucking warm.
Soren's gonna look at Soren like, she's just gonna look at him.
Oh, don't worry, we'll sort this out when we get back to town. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we should
Guilt
check
has
in
to
on
get a head start on that.
Should we call somebody, like, the local authorities? I mean, we have information, and
What you
I
mean,
could-
cops?
I gave him flowers. Oh God.
Can you wait? How tuned are you with your botany magic?
I mean, I just make flowers.
You can't have like you track your own magic essentially.
I mean, it's basically just making it grow, and I mean, once it grows, it's its own thing now. It's like if I make a flower, it's its own.
It doesn't have like its own pollen with your own signature on it or anything.
I don't think so.
Maddie,
So she's like looking aside, like, does it have my own pollen? Are these technically my children that I've been growing? Have I just been sending my children to die?
Breed.
Maddie, he's gonna take his phone and he's gonna see if there's been. He's gonna keep looking at Acadia's news to see if there's been any like update articles about it.
No,
that is correct.
no.
Are you sorry? I was kind of tuned out. You're asking if there's any current updated ones.
Yeah.
No. The only thing that you see are the same articles, kind of repeating. Like, have you seen these two people?
How long ago was this published?
What's
Days?
Yeah. So when you look, it was about 2 days. 2 days ago. Wait, hold on.
Fuck.
It might have been a little bit longer. Let me double check. The journal.
2 days ago sounds right. Wait, no, it should be more than 2 days. Because how long were we on the airship for?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what day it was. It was the second day, which was.
Shit. After the first 48, it's really hard to find somebody.
Yeah.
Probably went to the second location already.
They went to the second location. They're dead.
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
Fuck.
I should
There
know.
we
My
go.
character almost went to well, she did go to a second location.
How unfortunate that, like, since Maddie was never there when during this was happening, you just read his article and say, oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Sarah's just like, wow, that's
I wasn't there for this, but he had no idea until everyone mentioned it. No, he's like, damn it.
Damn it.
Someone's just gonna put a hand on the table and say, I'm never gonna trust a discount again.
Cyrus is just gonna stand up and say, I'm not even gonna ask. Just start walking towards the bar.
Probably a
He's
good
just-
idea.
He's just gonna sit down, not order anything, but just sit. Like, just kind of. He assumes that this is like a something that happened before and that doesn't involve him.
We'll let Gustav know about it on a better time once we get things settled. Maybe get some
Oh god.
guild members out in the Arcteus and get some feelers out.
Alright.
How much time has passed? Since
Yeah, it's been at least an hour.
Ooh.
Sitting around. There's still some. Obviously, there's still been some discussions since no one's poked their head out of the room. So obviously, they're taking their sweet time discussing some sort of outcome to come to. Nova, Soren, roll perception.
Okay.
she senses
Perceive
your
with
dark.
your eyes in
She
the
senses
darkness.
your
Very
dark
good.
magic. She's sensing it.
Yeah. Soren, you see Nova is she's staring at you very intensely. And she's probably been staring very intently at you for the last couple of minutes.
Storm's gonna look over and he's gonna ask Nova, "Can I help you?"
Maybe. But that's all she says.
Storm's gonna look himself and see if there's something like off about his armor or if there's something on him.
Uh-oh.
Need an insight check, actually.
On himself?
No. After he's done expecting himself, he's got to look up to go. He wants to do an insight check to see what kind of intent she has. I guess the best way to say, does she have like a... God, that's gonna be a throwback. Does she have a malicious intent? That's a deep cut.
Oh, Seely, I wanted you to do like the whole thing you do with your voice sometimes when you're like, malicious intent.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
The OG malicious.
And Soren is going to boost himself with Devil's Luck.
Alright.
Count?
And I answer... Is this the one where I answer with yes, no, or maybe?
Oh, actually, yeah. Yes.
Okay, you can tell... Oh, fuck. Maybe.
Oh, fuck. Soren is definitely... He went from curious to suspicious. And he's gonna speak up and say, why did Gustav bring you here aside from healing others? You said that you've been here as your first mission. You know Gustav's bird.
That's my bird!
Her bird.
Oh, your bird. Is there another reason why Gustav wants you here?
Because I'm helpful, duh.
Soren's kinda hums to himself. There's definitely gears turning in his head. He's trying to figure out what exactly is this girl's angle.
You wanna go for a walk?
Soren's gonna look to the rest of the group. Kind of like that wide-eyed, like, you serious?
Do you want to go for a walk? That's what
Yeah.
Uselawin asks.
Yeah, but I wanna go with Soren.
Why me?
Uselawin kind of smirks. Oh, okay.
Ain't okay. Soren is a bit confused as he looks at Selwyn. What do you mean
Smiling?
okay? She's just smiling?
Yeah, she's just smiling. She's just. But it's like a smile, like, even if you, like, looked, there's no malicious intent. Selwyn just thinks that she knows something that you don't know.
Can Sahar do insight on it, too? On this interaction?
Maddie also will like insight.
Oh, she's about to break my legs. Help me.
You're about to get kneecapped.
Maddie,
I
you're
got-
oblivious to everything, as per usual.
As per you're just like da 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 da.
I can't do anything.
Wait, is Pierce just getting up and leaving? Are you sneaking? If you're doing a sneak, just do a sneak roll.
They just give up. Get up.
Uh-oh.
We'll have to roll to see if he's sneaking out, because we gotta keep an eye on him.
Nope.
No.
Pierce just gets up and
He gets up, and it's like,
Close the door.
the chair just goes, you just hear, Everybody just turns to look.
Osiris is gonna swing around and just say, guys?
I believe the suspect is escaping.
I guess it's time for that walk.
I guess we are going for a walk after all.
Aww, I just wanted to go with you.
Did Sahar
Well-
notice anything with the 15 though, out of character real quick?
On Nova,
Yeah.
specifically, I mean, you can tell she's not intending anything, of harm at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, she just looks like she
She'll take it.
wants to go for a walk.
Lol, okay.
Okay, well,
Selwyn is just like, she has a kid crush. That's adorable.
Someone's like fixing Soren's hair for their date.
Maddie's just sighing. He says, well, Gustav told us to watch after him.
And Kyle's gonna be like, hey Pierce, wait up! And he's gonna go after him.
Oh, good. I would like this. Let Carl go.
Maddie, see, while Osiris is gonna like kind of just get like Maddie, he's just like casually walking, like he ain't gonna rush.
Carl is just like, I hear every time he makes a step. And Soren's like, damn it.
yeah, he's just gonna sigh and says, alright, well, if we're gonna take a walk, I guess we can all go. And Soren's going to get up, and he is going to see what the girl is going to do. This Nova girl.
Noble girl.
What's she do?
Yeah, alright, so Soren, she's gonna start leading the way. She's kinda gonna, I mean, she's not gonna grab your hand or anything, but she's gonna, like, try and lead you away in the other direction. She's actually going to, this area over here, like, to this back room.
Is it that TikTok of just like, hey, can you show me where this thing is in the store? It's like, okay, walk slowly and start sprinting.
I mean, she's not sprinting, but...
Wait, look!
She's now turning.
Yeah, she's just leading the way.
Okay, well, I guess Soren will walk after her and not after Pierce. And also, before he goes, look to Yaselwyn and Sahara and say that, look, if we have another Laura situation and I'm Laura, I only got 48 hours. Please look for me.
Selwyn now looks fucking horrified. Do you want me to tail?
No,
I can try and tail.
I mean, I think I should be fine. I want to hope that, like, well, I can take care of myself. All I'm saying is that don't forget me.
Selwyn just looks at him like, oh god, you're asking too much of me, man.
Osiris is... Keep going, sorry.
Make like some limited time series on some streaming service that's totally part of the world, and I'll be happy. Give my
Um,
family some royalties.
How about you just text me in 10 minutes? Like, just text me, an
Okay,
emoji.
I will text you an emoji, but if all my fingers are in the bottle, this is on you. And Sora says this stuff away.
She looks to Sahar like, oh god, I fucked up again. I'm killing another person.
Osiris is gonna look at this whole situation in disbelief. Kind of just go to the middle of the room, do like a full circle. It's like, what is going on with you fucking people?
Like that too, but she's just sitting there with that like blinking and then like what? Blink? Like, what is this becoming?
Maddie's just like, you learn to get used to it as he's passing Osiris and he's going to go the Pierce route of following.
He's just gonna throw his hands up in the air and just look to Sahar and Yoselwyn and be like, I guess we should make sure Pierce doesn't leave the place because I think that's a bad idea. And continue to follow Maddie.
I mean, there's quite a few of us following Pierce.
I'd say it seems like all the dudes are gonna go to one area, except for Soren, who's on a child date.
On a date.
Don't say that out loud.
Can we hear that?
You just hear the biggest sigh leave Sahar's mouth. Like, it's not how she meant that. I know it, but my god. You're just like, why am I here?
Alright. Pierce, did you, like, leave the building? Like, outside?
Yeah.
Okay. One second. We'll do this.
OC, but isn't outside like the other direction?
No.
To
That was
that
up
door.
the stairs.
Ah.
Oh shit.
The song.
Oh yeah, it's cold outside.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Sahar's not going outside. Sahar will stay inside.
I was about to say, Yoselwyn and Sahar saw that he was going outside, and they're like, yeah, no. No.
Sahar will die immediately.
Yeah.
Do I not have an extension on?
Well, actually, you know what? What are you guys doing?
Well, so what is it? It's Carl,
Pierce left
Osiris.
first. What's Pierce doing?
Okay.
Pierce goes outside, and he will pace on that little porch a second, and then I'll lean against the outside of the wall, and he's like already immediately like huddling in
face
towards
Sam
himself, like it is fucking cold.
Give me a second. I'll give you my phone.
Oh my
Let me
god.
just use my computer.
Maddie, I don't think he didn't directly go outside. He's like looking through the window. It's like because if Pierce was like if he like walked down the steps and started to walk off, then it's like okay, well. But if he's just chilling outside, then he's still on the purpose. Also, yes, I would like to be warm if possible, so he stayed inside. And he's just looking through the window.
Osiris and all is in embolderment after the drinks he had. He's gonna be outside with Pierce, but like where he is now, like on the opposite what's this, like walkway thing? He's just gonna be like, leaning up with his arms up against the rail.
Of course, I'm having technical difficulties because for some reason my extension went missing.
Oof.
So, yeah.
And Osiris is not sauced.
I'll help you out.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not even cold, man.
Actually, this might help. I'm going to.
He's a little internally warm.
Green cap it. I'll probably be fine.
Oh wait, I can't show you my screen. Fuck. Hold on.
Oh,
You've seen behind the door of truth.
I would just post a screenshot. It's
Yeah, I was going.
they're chilling. Yeah.
okay.
Prof, did you add outside sound effects?
Can you hear them?
I can hear
think
the sound.
so.
Yeah, I can hear the sound.
What the fuck?
The wind.
How come I can't hear it? I
'Cause
turned
you
my
saw-
settings off for that, so I don't know if you guys can do that, but all of the
Definitely.
sound effects.
The thing when Maddie's in his head and he's like, huh, they think they can handle the cold. They don't even know.
Also, 1 in Constitution.
Alright, there's your current positions on the map.
Should I make a Constitution roll?
I'll start timing it.
Alright.
Alright, that seems pretty okay from what I can see. So yeah, Pierce just went to the side and just like is hanging out there in the cold.
Right now he's leaning against the building and he's all like curled forward and just everything about his body language reads it's really fucking cold right now.
So why'd you come out here?
Pierce is just gonna stare at you. Still very pointed, sharp, not very happy expression.
Chill, sorry. He's just gonna nod. Be like, alright. I'm not gonna pest you much more, but, you know, I can't really just leave you out of sight. Maddie's got a pretty good idea.
Maddie waves to the window.
And fucking go back inside if you want to go back inside.
I will when I finally start getting real cold.
Osiris is going to chime in. It's like, hopefully that isn't too soon.
Yeah, well, I know Carl bought one of those heavy jackets, so I don't know how much that's gonna help him. But also, he's gonna like realize that he still has his Stein in his hand, and then look around and be like, I don't know if we're legally allowed, if I'm allowed to keep drinking this, but I guess I'm going to. It's gonna keep me warm, I guess, but not. He's not gonna think this out.
Public.
Yeah.
Pierce's eyes are gonna drift towards the ice cream.
Osiris is
What he says is gonna keep me warm.
Osiris is going to be like, hey, listen, man. Gotta go mobile sometimes. So you got a real sweet tooth, don't you?
You know, after seeing everyone have ice cream earlier, it just seemed like the right thing to go with.
I feel you. He's gonna like you do one of those like not burps, but like kind of almost a burp. He's gonna be like, I think we overdid it a little out of the moment.
Oh yeah, okay, Carl's had like 3 drinks so far. I don't know if I need to roll for this or if it's just because it's all beers and he's gigantic that he's fine. So-
Just do 1 con roll.
Let's see.
See how you feeling. Yeah, you're okay. You got a good buzz.
Alright, yeah, he's feeling warm, even with the ice cream. So I could probably, you know, in these situations, just casually drink it out, I suppose. Fortunately, I get the benefit of being more on the outside.
There you go. If you like sweeter drinks, may I make a recommendation?
Yeah, shoot, what?
Get some honey whiskey, alright?
Mhm.
You get some cinnamon, like a cinnamon stick. And then what you do is you pour a little bit more honey in there. And then you heat it up, you know, over like a stovetop or something like that. It's like a modified hot toddy.
Okay, he's like, you saw him like trying to piece this together for a minute. He almost wanted to be like, this is a hot toddy. But not exactly a hot toddy.
It's more actually for, you know, keeping warm and stuff like that versus, you know, just a casual drink.
You know, I'll probably end up having to have one of those when we get back in.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I don't know how things work around here because I pretty much just got recruited by Gustav. What's payment like?
I also pretty much just got recruited. This is probably the first job with these fellows. So,
Everyone
I'm
has
not
to
sure.
look at Pierce.
yeah,
Osiris will ask Pierce. It's like, how does he pay you guys usually? Pierce.
Pierce just lets out the biggest sigh, and then he turns and he goes, "I don't fucking care," and he's gonna walk back inside.
Osiris will say out loud, it's like, oh well, thanks for trying.
I'm not sure if he's the type to just kind of move along and ignore what's happening, so he just has like a tense look in his face for a minute and then goes back in.
Osiris will follow then.
And Pierce will go back and find his chair.
And sulk.
I hate all of you. Alright.
Or thing you just switch maps all the time.
You guys had fun outside and now you're back inside.
Maddie was good the whole time.
I'm so bad at roleplaying.
No, I'm pretty bad at it too. It's okay.
So, wait a minute. OC, they just lit like the two like people that are like, just to have a whole minute.
Yeah, have a moment outside and come back.
Alright,
Oh boy.
yeah, we'll go ahead and swap over to...
We're gonna find out what happens
They-
with Gustav and the gang. Oh, never mind.
They...
I know the real details. Is Bones gonna have to make a new character, or are we keeping Pierce around?
We'll find out soon. Stay
The
tuned.
next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Sorry, I kind of started thinking of a backup if Pierce is going to prison.
Do you want Pierce to go to prison?
That's the real question.
No. I mean, he kind of deserves it though, so.
What does
You
Bones
guys are
want?
jumping the gun.
To hanging, so I
Dang,
think I was
dang.
jumping the gun.
I guess prison would be better than the death penalty. Cause like at least maybe he'd get out after like a year or two, you know.
He's gonna get hard on the inside.
Got
Or he
it.
just
No.
Okay. Soren, Nova leads you, like, in a further back room.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's just, yeah, there's...
Hi, doggy.
As they're walking around, Soren just kind of, he's gonna take notes alongside their walk,
Sorry.
and he's gonna ask Nova, "Do you have anywhere personally we're gonna go to, or just kind of wandering around?"
No. Go ahead. Have a seat. She kind of gestures towards the chair with her, parasol.
Hold on, you know.
Soren wants to make a perception check.
Go ahead.
He wants
This isn't
the
even.
chair's rigged.
He wants to what?
He wants to see the chair's rigged with a trap.
Oh, okay.
You can do it. No, you can't.
Yeah, you don't sense anything's wrong with the chair.
Soren is going to tentatively take a seat and look over to Nova.
Yeah, you see nothing happen. Nova will sit across from you in the chair that's, like, on the other side. Yeah, her demeanor kind of changes, from her more childish one to a more, how I say, perhaps more adulty. Shockingly.
She's been playing us.
I'm actually 100 years
She's
old.
actually 80.
Yeah,
Japan, no!
you see her smile. It's very small though, and it's not anything too alarming. She says, so how is your dark powers working out for you?
Ooh. Soren's gonna raise an eyebrow. He's definitely curious to know how she knows of this when he didn't say anything. Has Soren met this girl previously before the guild?
Okay, make another roll. Make a perception roll.
I don't know who this bitch is.
Where were these rolls during combat?
God.
Okay, there's one thing that Soren and Maddie got is good combat rolls. We don't got we shit on everything else.
Or insane. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Soren does not remember her for shit. Soren barely even remembers her name. But as he's looking to the girl, he's gonna rest an elbow on one of the arms and kind of lean his chin against his fist. And he's gonna ask, I mean, I've had good days, I've had bad days, but I'm more curious to know why you're asking this of me, especially since we just met.
The future's not looking too bright for you, buddy.
Are you associated with the Legion? So I was gonna ask for a moment.
Yeah, you hear her kind of snicker and chuckle at that. No.
Who do you work for?
I work for myself, quite honestly. I kind of go about helping people in some sort of way.
Gustav said you're a healer, but I don't know many healers who generally do their own services without some sort of recompense. What do you gain from, I suppose, interacting with me?
I don't know. You see her eyes kind of narrow because she's kind of like, what kind of word did he just use?
Fuck shit, child.
So you see her face kind of scrunches up and she's trying to figure out what he just asked. So she's like, I work for myself. She just repeats herself.
You said you help people. Help people how?
Let's see. Well, like your friend, the Bennu, I could see the future too. Except mine works perhaps a little differently. I can see simultaneously. And she kind of like tries to say that word, but she's kind of like stumbling over trying to use a big word.
You say you see the future simultaneously, like you see multiple futures at once?
Mm-hmm.
And Soren's gonna pause. He's definitely curious, but a bit tentative. And your futures that you're seeing, I assume, involve me?
The one in particular, I mean, you weren't there at first. Meaning I didn't have any future sight of you at the time. But recently it's gotten pretty bad. I remember we briefly spoke at the fountain, if you remember.
Does Soren remember? Do I have to roll for that, or does Soren will definitely remember, will he?
He should remember now at this point. Like, oh, shit. This
The thingy.
probably...
The thingy.
Oh shit. Soren is definitely wavered, and he's gonna look to the girl and say, "You're able to appear in me in my dreams, right when the moment when I was nearly killed. Are you telling me that if you can see the future and you go on helping people, are you some sort of spirit? Are you mortal?"
Oh, I've never been called a spirit before. That's an interesting... You see she kind of pauses, and she's like, well, that's an interesting way to put it. But, no, I guess you'll eventually learn of an oracle. If not, you've already heard.
The Oracle. Soren's gonna sigh. He is starting to have some very, very unwanted flashbacks of days before.
Hi.
So, you work with the gods.
In a way.
I hope the gods have not taken an interest in us again.
Not so much anymore. Now that Orion's out of the picture, they don't really care that you guys exist. But I do, so... how do I put it? You're walking down a dark path, but I want you to walk toward a light because balance. That's kind of what I understand you guys are all about.
When I had the vision, I saw you there. You told me to pursue you, to further myself, and I did so. And I walked the door, and I saw the other side, and I felt myself so powerful, yet so small at the same time. Like I was both dead and alive. And you're telling me now that I should turn away from this thing you told me to walk towards?
Well, technically, if you want to get specific about it, that was Erebus. I'm just the communicator. So, I'm telling you, if you decide to pursue your path, you are going to hurt yourself and other people around you.
Soren's gonna flinch when he hears her say that, striking a nerve much deeper than he wished to show.
But there's still much of the future that can be changed. Which, when there's that darkness, if you look deep down, there will be light too. And you should follow that light.
I feel like everything I've been taught and learned up to this point is being turned on its head right now. I've been told to embrace what I've had because those in society would never accept who we are. And you're telling me that through all of this, there's a light to it all?
You see her kind of shrug, and she takes a moment to kind of think about his question, but she does eventually nod her head. She says, there's balance in everything, dark and light.
So you know what Nyx's nail's done to me.
Oh, yeah.
Soren's gonna sigh. And he's gonna say, I want to know, what does my future hold if I continue to walk this path? What have you seen personally? I know I hurt people, but is it worth?
You're gonna have to repeat, like, the last sentence. Sorry, my...
Oh, got it. No, it's all good. Soren's gonna ask, is the price of hurting those close to him worth it if he can protect the innocents as a whole?
The future is already meek as it is with the Eidolons attacking. There's gonna be a lot of dark days where people are gonna need someone to look up to. So if you consider sacrificing a small amount of people for the greater of many, then I suppose you could look at it that way.
Soren's gonna lean in this chair and look to Nova. So what do you suggest that I do? You've wanted to talk to me. You've seen my future. You know what I've done. You spoke to me when I teetered on the line of life and death, and you told me to follow a new path. What path do you propose?
Well, this new path is not too far different from the one you are on. However, it will require less strain on the dark path that you're currently tracking. If you continue to focus on that darkness, and if you keep looking down, you'll find there's a little... She kind of pauses because she doesn't know how to explain it. So she hops out of her chair and she kind of like holds her hand out to Soren for a minute.
Soren pauses and looks at the hand. Does she hold it in a menacing manner?
No. Her palm is facing up. I mean, as far as you can tell, her fingers are just like kind of splayed regularly, as if she's like suggesting to hold her hand, but there's like nothing there out of the ordinary.
Soren will motion his hand forward, but he won't hold her hand outright. He wants to see what she has intended.
Okay. Do you want to do a dex roll? 'Cause she's just gonna grab it. Without warding, if,
Oh, he won't fight it. He just wants to see what she's gonna do.
Okay, yeah, she's just gonna take his hand then. And Soren, what you kind of see is a little strange, and I'm gonna... Alright.
Whoa.
So, she's...
Oh shit.
She
Big
is
brain.
there with you, when you're looking at this, but you do see that she's kind of displaying to you what kind of looks like a world of some sort, but she also explains this is the world that you are, and the darkness has to have a balance of that light, and that light is what you need to follow to accomplish something far more than, well, what you already know.
Soren he's mind blown right now seeing this. He's not familiar with this sensation, and he sees this almost transcendent experience, and he's following, but it definitely challenges a lot of the things that he's been taught as Dark Knight. And he speaks up and says that, from what I understood, we stood as a counterbalance to the light, so that way those who cannot stand up for themselves are blinded by this light, so that they're not taken advantage of by those who stand in the light's rays. And you're telling me that in order to balance this, I have to walk among it? The thing that I was told to safeguard.
Yep. The world is already full of darkness. And although I understand the intentions of walking along the dark to create a balance, that doesn't mean that balance can't be the same person.
No one that I know of who is even the Grand Masters of the Emerald Circle have achieved this level of balance. It's impossible. It's dictated. There's no way a mortal could walk both sides and remain whole.
But it's not impossible.
What? Soren is confused as all hell. He gets what she's saying, but at the same note, he doesn't. He's gonna ask, "Why'd you come to me? Out of all the other much more capable knights and warriors, mages, people, why me?"
Well, not everyone can see what, no one has quite the potential, I'll say. And she'll let go of his hand, where you are just starkly placed back into the same room, like nothing happened. And she'll take a few steps away, but she smiles, and she says, I know it's a lot to take in. I'm just... She pauses and says, a messenger, I suppose.
Soren is he's leaning back in his chair. Everything that he's known of himself, his self-identity essentially, is been flipped upside down. And he's gonna look to Nova, so perplexed, and saying that, you are a messenger. Yes, I think I understand, but if I were to walk this path that you say that I should, that to achieve balance within myself, Will the future that I have change for the better for those around me and for the ideals I stand for?
You will have a struggle of your morals, but what person doesn't? But it will be for the better.
I assume this isn't going to be the last time I see you.
Who knows? Or maybe you'll be stuck with me forever, and then you'll have to treat me to these shaved ices all the time. And she kind of goes back to her childish demeanor now.
Soren is relieved that she broke a bit of the tension there. For a long second, he didn't know if she had some sort of plans to manipulate him. And deep down, he still feels like there may be just a small chance that she may have something plotting behind her back. But for now, he'll take this information he's gotten for now, because this is the most answers he's gotten on this journey to these visions, and connecting the dots that she is the oracle or the messenger who spoke to him. He's gonna say, I trust you on this. And I don't know if this is the smartest thing I've done, and believe me when I say I've done a lot of dumb things, but if you spoke to me in my vision about this, I mean, who am I to deny a messenger of the gods?
Yeah, I can't argue with that one. She kind of chuckles.
Alright. So I'm just gonna stand up from the chair. So, what do you propose next? What do I do? What am I supposed to do? I feel...
I think you'll know when the time comes. You'll... So, I got your back.
Alright. And as Soren says so, he's going to walk alongside Nova and say, is Nova your real name?
She pauses because she's kind of taken off guard by the question, and she asks, "Why do you think it's not my real name?"
It's not often we ever dealt with those of at least your presence and not be thrown around with riddles.
Yeah, please, I'm just a little kid doing little kid things, alright? My name's Nova. Recognize it.
Believe it. Yeah.
Alright, well, we should probably get back to the group before... Oh shit, we gotta get back to the group. And someone's gonna pull his phone and he's gonna send a bunch of emojis to Yoselwyn. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, you guys just go running back to the main room. Meanwhile, hey, stop fighting!
Jesus. Those are the messages he's sending her?
Okay.
Oh, technically Maddie's like over here now. Having his little chat with Sahar.
Yeah, you guys are all in the same room. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming no one left.
I don't think, no.
Okay.
When Maddie sees Soren and Nova come in, Maddie's gonna kind of smile towards him, says, "So, how was your play date?"
It was awesome! And you see her throw her arms up, and she's like running towards the counter to get some shaved ice.
Soren looks like he has seen God.
I'm concerned.
Maddie he kind of chuckles and he looks at Soren and he says, pretty overbearing?
Let's just say she's given me a lot to think about. about my recent life choices.
He says, "Yeah, kids will make you do that." And you can see an IC chat, Prof.
It's a lot of reading.
It's not a lot. It's actually really short. It's at
I am
9:37.
like 20 messages behind.
Okay.
Sounds like a GM problem.
Yeah, no shit. Doesn't help I'm super tired, so that doesn't make it any easier.
Believe it.
Actually,
Oh my god.
Sahar, you were there, and go ahead and roll. Yes, go ahead and roll for
Memory.
yes, memory.
The fuck she was there.
Let's see them single digits.
It must have been another time.
It was not, but
Oh my god.
Oh.
Damn.
okay.
Brain.
I'm gonna Sealy blast your minds back to the abyss. Where Nova brought the I mean, you guys recognize her voice. You can kind of connect the dots, like, oh, this girl helped us in the dimension. Purifying your curse.
Oh, back during the Hydra bullshit.
That was her voice.
Bum bum bum.
I knew something was up with her at home. I was like, wait. I was like, it's that chick. But to be fair, that wasn't the exact memory I had. I was thinking of another moment that
No,
you
I
probably.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, for that
But-
moment,
but-
for Sahar in particular.
Right, but does that other one relate for me? Like, I know Maddie hasn't made that connection, but like, oh, is that other one for me? Don't answer that.
No. Soren. Just Soren is staring off into space. That's what he looks like right now.
You haven't gotten to that point yet. I can't ask about it.
No. Not until you connect the dots, my boy.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I mean, well, Sahar has that. So Sahar now knows that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Does Sahar do anything? You did get hit with that sudden thing after post our conversation.
Yeah, sorry. You could be like,
Oh,
oh, that's where it came from. Like, you know how you have those moments where you just like,
The aha.
that's what it
It's
is,
at
the aha moment.
Yeah. Her light bulb kicked on.
Ding.
I doesn't know a phrase. I know she's like off.
I don't think she is.
But I don't know if she's. Yeah.
Oh, she gone. No, she
Is
back.
she trying to talk?
Just
I don't
joke.
know. Is she? Sahar El Dukin, are you there? Are you there, madame?
Yo, someone get your man.
The Duck Lords have summoned you.
Do you
It
push to
doesn't-
talk on?
We
No,
can't
we
hear
can't.
No, I can't hear you. Your divine Duck has demanded your presence.
Check to see if you have push to talk on, and then check to make sure the input is correct in settings.
Sugar.
you. Yes.
Oh my god.
God, that's a throwback.
Sugar.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally just typed in Guck on the GIF thing. I have no idea what this image is.
Bad Boys 2, or it's Bad Boys interview.
Oh.
Here, let me try something for you real quick. Did that do anything?
Wow, I do not like that first result. What's this from? It's from that claymation
Gumby?
the chicken with
Chicken
the
Run?
Chicken Run. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
people who were trying to murder the chickens.
Yeah, it's Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Yeah.
Yo, do I know a thing? Did I call it
you do.
Yeah, you
correctly?
did. Good
Yes, you do.
job.
I did a thing with a movie.
Chicken Run.
I did a
Yeah.
thing with a movie, guys.
Yeah, Chicken Run. Oh, that's so good. I want to watch Chicken Run now.
That was
God,
a really good movie.
I love
What? Where did that
Wallace
movie
and Gromit.
from and why?
Wallace and Gromit is OG.
Oh,
Oh, that's the real shit.
I love that one.
Penguin.
Gromit just makes me think of the times in preschool when the teachers are like, "All right, we're too lazy to teach you guys. Here's Wallace and Gromit."
Right.
So good.
Cheese, Gromit.
Cheese and crackers. Oh God, I want to be a child again. I don't
Same.
know, like
Just think of Osiris when you think see this penguin.
I fucking love that penguin.
He's got a gun.
Oh, he's got a gun, Gromit.
Sorry. It's all the British accent.
Chicken tikka.
That's all I needed as a kid to laugh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they have funny accents.
Yeah.
They don't sound like me.
Yep.
Padme, can you be quiet?
Academy's such a nerd.
No. Yeah, well,
Yeah, no.
I feel like this section we've covered so fucking much, and I've realized such little time has passed compared to other
Absolutely.
sessions.
Yeah, I'm trying to push time with the information that's being held. So, hey,
Meanwhile, Prof is doing her NPC stuff in the background.
Oh my God, that's right.
Hello?
Hello.
hi.
Can I be heard now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hi,
I don't
Frank.
have my computer anymore though, so I can't see what's going on in Roll20, but that's okay.
That's okay. We're in a room. The same room.
It's like one of those old.
Oh my
Like one
God!
of those
The
old text
authorities
games.
broke through, guys! Quick,
shit.
get the barricades!
Get that gun!
Awesome. Kill me then.
Okay, well, leaving where we last off,
Run, do do do.
Sahar has remembered that well, she remembers that her voice was from it's the voice we heard when we were in the abyss fighting the Hydra, when she was cleansing us of our corruption.
Yes. So yes, you will see you'll just see her face light up like, oh, okay. Like she remembers. And then I need to see what Maddie said again. Give me a moment. She'll say, yeah, I do remember her voice, and you're right. I don't believe she's bad. If anything, I think she's our ally. In a way.
Maddie blinks and he says, "Where do you remember her voice from?"
Do you remember the bullshit?
Huh. Maddie chuckles. He says, "How could I ever forget?"
She was the voice, I believe, that helped clear the corruption we were feeling in there. So,
When we were... Oh, do you mean when we were fighting...
you just see Sahar nodding her head along, like, yeah, I don't want to remember it, though. She doesn't say that out loud, but you can see it on her face, like, the bullshit.
Right, and then there's that one light. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That, huh. And then Maddie, he's like thinking for a moment, and he's like, okay. And he's sitting there still, and he says, "Yeah, I remember that, but I feel like I'm struggling to remember something else." But
Well, I can't help you, sorry.
that's okay. That at least helps clear my mind. And he has a sigh of relief that at least it's someone helpful as far as we're concerned. And he's gonna kind of look over at Nova for a moment, but he's gonna hold off for now. He won't bring it for now.
Sahara's gonna look over at Soren and Nova. Are they standing together? Or did they separate?
I guess we are together. I'm at the bar.
Well, I guess she's looking more at Soren, and she's just wondering, like, seeing if he looks okay or if something might have happened or not. Like, what would she see if she perceived him? If she... Fuck.
That sounds like a perception
Yeah.
check.
Dog, you want to roll that?
Someone needs to roll
Selwyn
that
is
for me.
Gonna go over there.
I can't roll anything.
Just tell him,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not trying to
yeah.
perceive shit. I'm just walking
I
over.
forgot. She's not in roll 20.
Yeah. One sec. My rolls have been okay.
Prof, you can do it. I believe in you.
Please
My rolls
don't.
are better than yours and Bones. You know what? Bang. Boom.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
What's she? What?
You got a 16.
Okay.
Will Prof explain it, or do you want me to
No,
say
you
it?
can. You can. It's your character.
Soren looks like he's well physically, but he definitely has that expression on his face of like when you took a really hard fucking test and you just get out of the lecture hall and he's just like brain blasted. That's how Soren looks like right now.
Like, he looks haggard and tired, mentally exhausted. This poor
Yes.
man. Yeah, she'll just give him a minute to probably collect his thoughts, but she's just gonna keep an eye on him.
Sullivan went over there to like look at his hands and like make sure he's okay, because she's like, you sent me a bunch of texts that had you like bleeding and crying. I didn't know what was wrong with you.
Jeez, you think I'm a monster?
I did. Soren's gonna look at his phone.
There's the
Oh
crying,
shit.
there's the crying frog, there's the stabbed frog, there's the screaming frog, and then there's a person who's dead.
I'm so sorry. I just put my thumbs all over emojis. I wasn't thinking of what I sent you. Also, who is that person? I don't know.
Wow, that one was
This Adam's so fucking weird.
holy shit.
But
That
no,
fourth
I'm
wall.
fine. I'm fine. Me and Nova went for a walk, and I feel like I've had a bit of an intervention. Which I hope is for the better. And I have a lot to think about myself. And where my direction is going next. But I think it's for the better. I hope it's for the better.
Sullivan smiles and like pats his like shoulder. It's for the better.
Okay. Nora's gonna quickly. You guys want anything at the bar before we go back to the group? And I just get myself back into reality.
I'm gonna have a water.
2 waters, and someone's gonna look to Nova.
No, I'm good.
2 waters, please.
And then you see Frost back here. She's doing her little Frost thing. She comes back. She gives you guys some water. She'll put it on the table.
Thank you. And Soren's gonna make his way back over towards Maddie and Sahar. Also, as they're walking back, Soren's gonna look over to Carl, Osiris, and Pierce and see if any shenanigans happened while he was gone.
I think we had a bonding moment. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we had a small moment, and then I think we all just were. I've been silently sipping our drinks at this point. Minus Pierce, who's probably just staring at the table.
Yeah.
At
Pierce
the table.
is just, I would say Pierce has always been at that table. In fact, I'm pretty sure Sullivan has forgotten that he's actually alive and thinks he's a statue.
In many universes across the galaxy, Pierce has always had one chair.
Yes.
Out of character, I want to make it clear that Carl thinks that lords are the equivalent of lords in his world, which are all just quarterbacks.
Nice.
That's fucking good. Meanwhile,
that.
Cyrus thinks they're overpaid centuries.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys kind of settled down. Nova's gonna stay sitting at the bar. She's just gonna talk.
She's like, keep this ice coming.
Yeah, she's just busy, like, she's kind of pretending to play with.
She was giving a coloring book with some pages, and one page is missing. It's actually been stitched back together. I take it back. I had to tape it back together.
It says
the coloring book she
Harv
got.
Lise on it.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys are all kind of doing your own thing, and then you guys finally, after like an
Oh
hour
my
and
God.
a half have gone by. Not from the last time I said, so it's been like an extra half an hour or so.
Hey.
You kind of just see Gustav come out of the room. He doesn't look incredibly happy, but yeah, he did come out.
Oh shit.
Is that what you
Out of
celebrate?
character, did you sell with
No.
a bet?
Oh shit.
How did everything go?
Well, as eventful as I think it'll be. He kind of moves closer out, and he kind of smiles because he's not trying to put off her question, but he is going to walk a little closer to Pierce.
We're about to watch the execution. Someone's gonna say.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I was gonna say we're about to watch an execution.
Maddie changed seats to right here.
Can someone take a screenshot? I want to see. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I
No,
want
the
to see
scene from
this.
Skyrim, where you have your head down on the block, you get his head cut off. That's what we're looking at right now.
Osiris is gonna take like the nearest chair and sit on it like cool substitute teacher style.
Okay.
America. So I've heard you've been bad.
So you messed up.
Oh, dude, what if Pierce lost his head? Oh,
Yeah, okay. Gustav is like kind of looking at you guys like, are you really trying to make a spectacle of this guy? And he kind of gestures to Pierce and says, hey, do you want to go chat upstairs about what's going on? Or do you want that conversation to stay in front of everyone else?
Pierce will nod, like, up towards the heavens.
Alright, very good. Yeah, he'll just lead the way up the stairs.
You dumb himbo, you would have had evidence. You had people who would have been like, yeah, Gustav totally tried to kill him, so we took him to Wisconsin.
Wichita stuff.
Fargo, Minnesota.
Oh, hey there, hi there, hold there.
Hey, yeah, he'll lead you upstairs. So you, but he'll where's the stupid room at? Where's my room? All right, yeah, he's gonna lead you upstairs. I'm gonna turn this off for a minute.
I want a picture of this too when the scene changes.
How many fucking bars do a building need?
All of them.
Yeah, it is strange architecture here. I'll admit. Well, you are very lucky. They are willing to be a little more lenient on this case. So, they agreed to... I mean, the options that they gave were... You kind of see him, try to find his words as he's, like, scratching the back of his head. And then he goes to fold his arms. And then he says, well, at first, Audrey, who is the royal, you decided that you were going to punch her royal knight. I'm not going to get into the specifics because I trust you have your reasons, although I don't agree with them. There's a better way to deal with it, communicating than throwing your fists at people.
doubtful, but okay.
But she was very upset and wanted to take you to Cerubia for either for an execution, but luckily we convinced her not to do that. She also wanted to throw you into jail, their prison, but that would, and we got you out of that too, so you don't have to worry about that. However, she did agree to a type of thing that I used to do with some of the other troubled individuals before they went to jail or pulled them out for probation, was a sort of guild arrest is what I would call it. So you would be restricted to a lot of your work. You would have someone kind of watching you. They suggested Socrates watch you, but also I didn't think Anderson would be a good choice for that. So I have someone else in mind that I think you'll get along with. Yeah, Gustav is gonna look at Pierce and see what he's doing at the moment.
Why didn't you come out of the room yet?
She's talking to Audrey for a little bit, but you can go down there and talk to her if you want.
Pierce is gonna stand there with kind of a blankish expression on his face, completely unreadable.
Yeah, Gustav doesn't seem to care too much. He kind of shrugs. Yeah, she's just gonna be doing work for a little bit with you guys, and then I have another mission I'd like to put her on here soon. But
What mission?
I need her to go just deliver some stuff for me. So
To where?
he kind of raises a brow, and he's like, "Well, Pierce, I've never had to tell you where other people's missions are before."
Pierce is still staring at him, very, waiting for that answer.
Yeah, you see him just sigh, and he shakes his head, and he just tells him, "Yeah, I'm just gonna send her to Hollow V's. No big deal."
And Pierce is gonna walk past him and head back downstairs.
Alright, good talk. I'll have you meet your guy soon. He kind of calls down to Pierce, but he does not follow Pierce downstairs.
Yep.
Back to the chair.
Okay,
Right back where he was before.
yeah. Nothing has seemed to entirely change. But yeah, it's not too soon later that Altessa has finally come out of the room.
Okay, Maddie looks at her. Can I do perception? See what I notice. Her expression.
Sure.
How she's feeling. Let's use that 5-year friendship.
Go ahead and use. I'll give you an insight on this one. Oh,
Fuck.
actually.
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and do insight also.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell. From what you know, she looks stressed. She doesn't look as pissed anymore. She does look. She looks drained from today. She's just kind of. She's carrying her gun, and her posture is just very.
Non-existent.
Yeah. She's very.
She's floating.
OC, what kind of gun does she have? Like a giant sniper rifle or
yeah,
a pistol?
it's a
Or
rifle. It's like a.
Jesus.
It's a big gun.
Well, I mean, she's just like swinging around.
Yeah, that's just swinging around on her back right now. 'Cause she has a strap, so she's
Oh.
just like sitting on her back.
I mean, Maddie, yeah, I mean, he knows in this, he won't bother her and all. It's one of those situations. He'll let her be. Good old Tessa. Poor old Tessa.
She does not say anything. She goes to the bar. She gets a water.
Water's good.
And he then looks at like the rest of them at the table. He says, "Well, I hope my sister and the Holy Knights are doing fine out there. It's been a while."
Well, if anything, I hope they have a way to get back like we did.
Yeah, he smiles. He says, "I'm sure they do. They usually are pretty prepared about these sort of things."
You know, talking about your sister out there and whatnot, what do you think's in for us? You think we're gonna get redeployed elsewhere? You think we'll stay here? God, I hope we don't go to jail. Remember last group?
I don't think we're gonna stay here. I feel like they're gonna send us to another area because I feel like they probably know that we caused enough trouble.
So I'm just gonna sigh a bit with a bit of, it's not irritation, but a realization to his voice. I think this is gonna cut into our pay.
Can Osiris hear that?
How loud are
Kenny?
you talking? I mean, go ahead and do a perception roll to see how
Sure.
see how well you hear.
Osiris is like, money?
Nope.
No, you're
Oh no.
I am dumb. I am a dumb person.
you're just out of tune. You're paying attention
Yeah.
to other things.
I have a
You're just
question.
bummed out. You couldn't see Pierce.
Ooh. Ooh, pretty fire.
Now, quick question.
Mhm.
Before we started, was Soren's dialogue like before we started talking, like here in VC?
I will say yeah for that because he was typing it while you guys were talking. So
Also, was that to Sahara specifically, or was that like just to this little group here? Like, with these two here, what he said to her?
What? Oh, yeah. Soren's saying this whispering just to the table.
No,
So,
okay.
like,
Okay, this is,
yeah,
this
he's including Maddie and Yestelan too. She's listening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please, bro, and you don't. It's okay. You understand one day.
Yeah, he just figured after Gustav came out, he doesn't want to speak up too loud of.
No, yeah.
Bro, you
Yeah.
assume that she knows what money is?
Gustav.
She
What?
still probably thinks that you gotta barter for things.
No, we get paid in bottled fingers.
She thinks that you get paid in like a chicken or like,
Oh, true bartering.
yeah. True
One
bartering.
farm.
She grew up in a commune.
No chicken for you.
Yeah.
But that was. Oh, what were we gonna say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that all that conversation in the IC was definitely before we started speaking up.
Okay. Then yes, Maddie also holds on to the information for later.
Very good. Yeah, you see Gustav, he kind of like descends down the stairs after he's had time to recompose himself yet again.
poor Gustav.
For perhaps the 5th time today. And he's very vocal about this when he's communicating to the entire room at this point. He's like, well, we are no longer welcome at Odium for the current time being. So, I suggest we pack our things. Be very nice and courteous whenever we just pick up all of our trash. Pick up your glasses.
Pick up all of your trash.
And then head out to a car. I got a couple of cars this time. So
Osiris is gonna look over to like Carl's Stein. Is he like finished?
He had swapped out to.
Oh, right, the
Toddy.
The toddy.
Yeah,
Right.
so now he's probably finishing that up.
Alright,
But
then never mind.
When he heard that, he just started hammering it down at this point. He's like, oh, fuck.
okay, I better get going. No, he's just gonna take it with him everywhere he goes. So I mean, he's just gonna keep
It's
sipping
glued
at
to
it. till
his
he has
hand
to leave.
now.
Yeah.
Osiris then will just be like, the first person to start walking. He'll just like put his hands interlocked behind his head, lean back a little, and just start walking towards the door. Not go outside, but just like towards the doorway.
I was going to say, you have no shirt on, young man. You're going to get them cold.
No. Osiris has clothes. That's just the only picture we can find.
You have no clothes on, young man.
There's not a lot of fan art of Connor Kenway, sadly.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh,
Crop
she's
top.
getting covered.
Maddie, he stands up and he says, "Yeah, I expected about as much." And he's gonna make sure the table's nice and clean. He's gonna take. If there's anything, he's gonna take it back over to the counter for Frost to clean. Da la la la. And he's gonna say, "Thanks for serving us, Frost," as he begons.
Before we,
No problem.
Soren's actually going to go over to the table or to the bar. He's going to thank Frost for all the service she's done. Did Frost take the 50 money that he tipped forward to her?
Yeah, she would take it.
Soren's definitely going to tip for their service, and he's going to ask, "How much is it to get one of those whiskeys to go drink?" Because that shit hits.
You know what?
She's going to go and give back her bowl of ice cream that she's been eating.
Yeah, she'll take the
While
bowl
messing with the goop.
and she'll tell
Yeah.
Soren, I mean, it's on the house. I don't mind.
You're really going to part with an entire bottle of Goskovska whiskey?
Just
For
don't
free?
Tell them I did that.
That secret with me.
Very
Your secret's
Soren will then pocket, I guess, one Goskovska whiskey.
Damn.
There you go.
We got bottles in the car.
Did a bottle? Did the two birds stay together on the table?
Yeah, they would have probably been just chilling.
Yeah, Sahar will hold out her hands for both of them to bring them out with her.
I'm sorry, I gotta do this to you. I gotta do animal handling for you.
Go ahead. Yeah, for Ina, that's fine. Or Ina, whatever her name is, however you pronounce it.
I hope you roll a 1.
That's
Whoa.
fine.
Hey!
Okay, I guess Ina likes you, so she's gonna hop right on.
See, reverse
What'd I
psychology.
get?
A 19.
You got a 19.
Nice.
I tricked the RNG gods.
So yeah, very good. Very good. She's now with you. Both and
There you
Kara. And
Uh.
I'm assuming everyone is just awkwardly walking out of the building.
Yeah. Laddie, as he's walking about, so he's gonna kind of just look over to her, see if she's moving or anything.
Yeah, she's looking like, you know those chairs that don't have the back sides? Like, she's facing the direction of the door, so she's kind of waiting for people
Oh,
to leave.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna just take a quick look at her for a moment before shrugging, and he's gonna keep going. They go this way, and they go up that way.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I'm joking. He went straight.
He walks all over the bar room, circles the tables 3 times.
Good luck charm.
Soren will actually ask Nova before they step out. I'm guessing in the future you'll find us when you want to communicate, or is there a good way for us to reach each other in case something were to come up?
She doesn't immediately have an answer for you, but she says, well, I mean, I'll be at the Guild's Nest for a while. So now that the cat's out of the bag, you know.
Okay, wait, cat's out of the bag. Oh, see, wait, what did I miss?
No, that's how I I see. Soren just didn't get it.
Yeah,
this
you know what?
this group cannot keep secrets.
No, I see.
of high
I see.
importance.
Someone will definitely see that.
Yeah,
And the cat's on the bag, like,
yeah. You
What?
see her eyes just. She blinks blankly for a minute, and she's like, "Oh, you're so pretty."
You're pretty.
so I was like, I should go. Thank you for everything. Soren is definitely caught off guard by that, and he's gonna start walking away.
Yeah, Nova's just kind of laughing. Just cackling.
Getting laughed at by like a 10-year-old girl.
That girl is fucking ruthless.
Oh god.
Alright.
Selwyn is gonna go over to Gustav and she's gonna try and tell him about the discovery of what she's made with her
Oh no.
potion
Yes.
kit.
Oh, I thought the phone.
Yeah, you see Gustav like looks down at the bottle.
And she's like trying to be like, and there was a lady, and I gave the guy flowers. He went to the lady. She's missing. He's wanted. I think I might have set something up. I think there's blood in my
God.
hands.
Oh god. Oh god. For all your Solomon.
Wait, breathe.
What?
Breathe for just. Yeah, there you go. In, and then out. Okay.
Okay.
So you're telling me someone got hurt, and you think you're to blame for it?
She goes like she looks on her phone like to see if she still has like the thing that was sent. District for Laura. There we go. Laura, the lady who's missing in I don't remember the name of that place. Alteus. She went missing, and the person who's a suspect in it, I gave him flowers because he said that he liked Laura, and I also bought this kit off of him, and there's a finger floating in it. I'm starting to think that he's not a good person, and I think, I don't know, I think there's some bad stuff happening, and I didn't know.
It's okay. Just breathe. Just
Jeez.
take another breath, and he kind of he takes his hand out and he's like, "Let me see the bottle."
She gives him the bottle.
Yeah, you see him like pull the bottle like closer to his face, and he's kind of like. You can kind of hear him like just breathe air through his teeth for a minute. And he kind of tries to put on a reassuring smile for her. And he says, "I will give this to the authorities immediately.
Okay.
And we'll see if that leads to any clues about Laura.
Okay, that's good.
And we'll see where we can go from there. And if they have more questions to ask you guys, I assume, is it just you that's involved in this?
Well, I mean, Carl and Soren, we all met him. We were just trying to get winter clothes and...
Okay. So they may ask some questions, which is fine.
Okay.
We'll deal with that when we cross that bridge. But for now, I will take this bottle and give it to the authorities. I'll have to probably get there, or mail it. But the logistics can be figured out later. But I will give this to them.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he kind of pats her head. He like just ruffles a bit of her hair. It'll be alright. I'm sure we'll find
Alright,
your friend.
thank you.
If Selwyn's new, she doesn't get the Gustav treatment.
She doesn't
Like-
get the
She doesn't get the disappointment.
She's not treated like Rini, she's treated like Chibi Moon.
She doesn't get the disappointment look that the OGs do.
At this point in time, I'm assuming everyone is now out of the building.
Yep.
Yeah, Carl would have
Yeah, we're outside.
Pierce is hella waiting until there's a car ready to go because he's not waiting outside. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's
Cold.
you guys can go into the upper floor and wait, but I mean, when you guys go up, it looks like there's like two separate cars waiting for you guys.
Reach up the stairs.
Good. Everyone's trying to race to the cars.
I think all that. Meanwhile, Matt is like, in this cold weather.
I can't wait for the fucking spill out of fucking people and icons.
Let's see. Do I do that? Do I make
Do
sure
what?
you're sitting? Actually,
Everyone
do
rolls
you
a
do?
initiative check to see who gets shotgun.
Osiris would. Oh, I was about to say Osiris would have not gone inside unless he saw a car.
Maddie actually has a question for Gustav.
Gustav is the last person out, but or like
Okay,
the
he
last
can-
person up in that room or whatever.
He can withstand the cold. He can wait.
Alright, let me get all you goofballs upstairs and outside for your seating.
I feel like Gustav has one of those like cranes or the not cranes,
Jesus.
canes for like
There it is.
for the sheep. Oh god.
Picture? What happened? Show me.
You guys just get
Oh,
your
what is-
seating.
this is all outside.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, let me make that more realistic for you guys. They're not going
You know they're
backwards,
not
hold on. Hold on.
LMAO.
Someone sprinted to the vent.
Yeah, they-
No!
Sorry, it's just like
Someone's in the middle of the
in front
road.
of it.
This man better get busted for
No, this
drinking in public.
this is the light I see. He's going oncoming traffic headlights.
No, but I see the light.
I see the light, Nova. It's here.
It's the van driver from earlier. I want to get this Washington.
yeah, okay.
I feel like they're all lined up like school kids. Like, hey,
I mean,
get in
you
the
guys
car.
can
Get on the bus.
Start
Gustav
hopping
has a little
in.
whistle.
Yeah, Maddie, he's just gonna ask Gustav. He said, "Did you have anything more of us for today, or were we just?"
I think enough has been done here today.
He's He says, "Okay, that's good."
I'll have a new mission for you guys tomorrow. But I think for now, in light of everything that's happened, I think another. Well, I wouldn't say a break, but I think just today. It's just
He's
it's
a-
time to get some rest.
He says, "No, that's what I was hoping for. I was actually planning on holding a dinner party at my house. So
Does someone hear dinner party?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I got this nice bottle. Actually, I may know someone who has a nice bottle of Goskofka whiskey to enjoy at this meal.
The last
Alcohol.
meal in Golskofka.
Maddie
The
says,
alcohol. What were you gonna say?
he says, "Well, that's good. You know what? Let's get to the guild's nest first, and we'll talk more about it, and then we can work out who wants to come to the party."
Oh, we're not all
Maddie-
invited?
No, of course you're all invited. It's just it's just the people who don't want to come. I can think of a few who wouldn't want to come. You married? We're getting this one. Wait, that's not a big dudes. Hold on 1 second.
I have a
Hold on,
question, OC.
Yes.
Did Altessa get in the same car as Pierce on purpose, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's pack this.
Yeah, you know what?
everybody.
I lied. Maddie wants to get in, so he doesn't want to be.
Let's get a fun bet. Let's go, guys.
Wait, what is
Fun man.
okay? Let me see. Where's everyone sitting?
Hold
on.
Get the van.
Here you go.
There we go.
Before you move anything.
2 cars!
No one wants to be in that.
We got
Laugh.
everybody packed one van.
Oh
I feel like they're gonna be like, no. No.
I feel like Sahara
You
would
know
go in the
what?
Pierce car just cause.
Put her in the Pierce car.
They're in the Pierce car. Okay.
Well, she was told. It's like, I ain't gonna keep out.
She's like their like couple counselor at this point. Let's try.
Let's be real with ourselves. They have a menage a trois going.
Listen.
But Sahar is trying to weasel it, so then Pierce is
Well,
solo. Because one is
honestly,
the best number for him.
One is the best number for
Should
him.
one of us go
To
over to
be
the other car
honest,
too?
She's looking at the cramped car and not liking that. She
Oh my
doesn't like tight spaces like that, so. And then she's looking at the Pierce car like, ah, shit.
What happened?
Maddie, listen. Does someone say should someone else go in there?
I don't know.
Oh, actually, it's going. Maddie,
Okay. I don't know.
We're leaning too far right. We have two big boys on the right again.
No, listen, I know for me, I was fine when it was just Pierce and Altessa. And then the moment Gustavo went in there, I'm like, oh no, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, alright. I mean, you
Yeah,
guys.
it's a hard.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, she's
Go
good.
ahead, sorry.
She has Kaore and Enna, so she's just like, I'm gonna pay attention to these two.
Oof. Right next to Pierce. You sure about that one, buddy?
You know what? You're right.
No,
Never
you
mind, she's keeping the
you do have one Gustav in that van.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Vane, this is the time to be
Nothing's
talking
gonna
about Pierce. Yeah, nothing really happened with the fucking Gustavo there. You can show off.
Yeah, you guys finally get to the Guild's Nest. It's starting to hit the evening now at this point. It takes like about a half hour to get from Odium to the center. And the center of the city at least, from that area. And yeah, you guys finally get to the Guild's Nest. And I'm assuming everyone's just gonna rush right out of the car inside of the building.
Oh yeah, we want to get warm.
Yeah. I mean, as quickly as Carl can rush, I don't think he's gonna mosey.
Maddie are these drivers are they paid by Gustav just to bring us only here?
Yeah, I mean, you see, I mean, Gustav wasn't very clear, so you can ask him. Or ask.
Okay. Matt, everyone else is one in, right?
Well, that depends. If the driver the same drivers we had before.
Well, yeah, I mean, Maddie, as they're leaving, he at least would have asked like his vehicle to hold on real quick and his driver, if he could wait just a few moments, and then also ask, and then he would ask the other driver too, as everyone's going inside.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of different drivers. These are not the same that you guys have met before, but they will hold off on driving away.
Okay, and so assuming everyone went inside, Maddie was probably the last one to go in then. But I know when they would have gone inside, Maddie, he would have just he would have asked them, all right, so just to get this out of the way, I'm willing to make us dinner with Sahar's help at my house tonight. Who would not like to come?
You see Altessa already just beelining out of the room.
Right, that's the one I expected. And and he's gonna look at the others.
You also
So-
see Nova kind of head away also.
Okay.
No, she wanted waffles.
She did.
She did, but she didn't want to be around us that long.
Shouldn't
I don't know, maybe
like
we said
us.
something stupid in the car, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't want to be around these people. They're stupid."
Alright. Is everyone else? I'm assuming Pierce isn't going. What the fuck? Hold on. Pierce.
Does Maddie say that out loud?
Oh yeah, Maddie says, I'm assuming Pierce isn't going.
Pierce is standing there with kind of a blank expression for a moment, and then when Maddie says that, he'll start walking down the hall.
With his blank expression, he's like, "Did you want to have dinner? I mean, I don't mind making food for you."
You
Good
are
for food.
welcome.
He says there are quiet places in the house for you to relax in.
You don't have to be around anybody.
Pierce stops walking, but he doesn't say anything.
He says,
Patch things up with his girlfriend. He kind of fucked it up.
"That what you saw was whispering?"
No.
Oh.
No.
I was thinking he was.
Maddie, he says then, alright, well, Pierce, you know, I had the cars hold up and all. I'm just trying to get a head count and all, but you're welcome to join. And he says, and the rest of you, are you guys good? You got come to the Serranus household?
It sounds wonderful. Thank you for inviting us. Carl's
No problem.
Osiris was gonna be like, absolutely, I'd love to see your house, and I'd love to eat some delicious food.
Alright.
What
And-
is Ghost
What?
Kafka food, anyways?
Maddie
No.
Maddie puts a big grin on his face, and he says, Soren, it's whatever you want it to be. I got my ways.
You better be better than takoyaki, because I had that shit for the first time a while back and that was fucking lit.
Maddie says, we'll see. He says, I'm sure with me and Sahar cooking, we can whip up something pretty damn good. And, what's up?
Where's the rest of your family gonna be?
Well, you know, I'll let my sister know, and I'll let my aunt know. I'll let them know. I won't invite them.
OOC? Oh, you're also inviting your sister's boyfriend?
No. No.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Alright, I mean, yeah, if everyone's good to go. Maddie says, alright, do we want to go now?
Yes.
Oh, no,
Sure.
yeah.
Cool. And, is Gustav gone already?
I mean, you kind of catch Gustav walking after Altessa.
Oh, okay. So he's pretty much okay. But okay, but all right. Anyway, yeah, all right. Back outside. y'all thought you were gonna get the kill that easily.
Okay.
Is Pierce coming?
We'll find out.
You're about to find out.
We about to find out.
He's just standing still, like halfway down the hallway,
He's still.
watching you guys leave.
You
No, Maddie
see,
came on me.
Come along, like I'm
you see
just like a chord.
Gustav come back down the hallway. And he kind of waves his finger around trying to pick out which person for something. It looks like he's looking for an individual.
Thor's gonna hide his face. Look the other direction. Put his hand up a little bit.
1, 2,
Can Osiris blink? See?
4. Yeah.
Just blinks out.
1, 2.
Ah, 3. Oh wait, it's a 1d4. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, his finger, it lands on Maddie. It's like, hey.
Oh,
wait.
Yes.
Sorry, wrong one. He oh shit. He points at Soren.
Oh, thank you.
Ah!
Sorry, I misread what I was looking at.
No, that's okay.
Soren, I need you to he's trying to find the right words to say without like being a jerk. So he's like, can you stay close
Do you
to
need me to
Pierce?
stay behind?
No, I mean, Pierce can go out and have fun too, but can you just accompany him for the time being? And then, I mean, I have someone else coming, but just be his partner in crime for a little bit, yeah?
Someone's gonna look to Pierce and see how he reacts to this knowledge.
Pierce's jaw gets abnormally tight.
Oh, ooh.
Well, I guess you're coming to dinner.
Wait.
Ooh.
Gustav, here we go. If I'm watching over Pierce, for the safety of the group and the reputation of yourself as well, does Pierce have to listen to me while we're out?
Carl's gonna even look over and be like, oh, that.
It's not malicious intent. Someone looks to Carl. We've had instances where communication has not been a thing recently. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Oh, I was not aware. Thank you for telling me. Carl, could you perhaps instead just watch?
Okay. I mean, I've watched enough kids already, so it'll be fine.
Damn, you got caught a whole ass kid. No.
Someone wants to just pat Carl on the shoulder and just whisper, "Thank you."
Pierce would like to attack Carl.
Yo, Pierce just got caught a
you
whole
see-
ass kid.
You see Gustav's face just goes completely blank, and he just shakes his head, like, oh my god.
I mean, he's
Close.
we're all kids to him.
Yeah, I mean, age-wise, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't
Daddy's
say
on.
anything. He just
Will
shakes his
you
head.
sit at Carl's adult dinner table? You are a child. It's just the way it works.
Yeah, he's Gustav will also say if anything comes up, let me know. But in the meantime, go have fun.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, I guess we're all loading up in the car.
Pierce is still he was standing there for a little bit, still with a really tense jaw, and when everyone's talking about leaving, he's gonna tell Carl, my shirt's still bloody.
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, can you give me the address and then we can meet up with you after that's all cleared up, or?
Ready? He says, "Yeah, I can do that."
Hey,
And
should we all get cleaned up really quick? Because we did fight Edolians like a couple hours ago.
Maddie, he says, "You know what? Yeah, and I only have enough showers for all of you, so."
Alright, we reconvene in a couple moments. Everyone gets cleaned up. Pierce gets cleaned up. And then we'll all get set to go.
Time to
Okay.
get healed.
Yes. Scorn looks to... Yes.
Maddie, he's gonna head outside, and let me see. Cleaning up. Let's assume at least 30 minutes, right? Like we assume at least 30 minutes. He's not gonna make them wait out there.
That's usually how long it takes.
Yeah, Maddie. He's gonna let the cars go on. He's gonna tell them that they can go ahead, and he'll get someone. Unless he'll let them know that they'll be ready to be picked up in 30 minutes if they want to come back. But he'll get contact of someone else to get them. It's fine.
Alright, noted.
Why don't you just invite them inside with some hot toddies?
Well, they might have other jobs to do.
You can't drink and drive.
They're also driving.
Yeah, they're also
I
Yeah,
live in Wisconsin. You can have a hot toddy and go back on the road. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get one free DUI, and then...
Yeah, one
Maddie
free
will
one.
handle the transportation when we go there.
In Texas, your first beer could be on your ride work from home.
Yes.
And I think, with that being said, as a good conclusion to
Wait,
I think it is as well.
wait.
Wait.
What?
Whoa.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. You can actually probably end it. That's fine.
What is there something you wanted to do before?
No, I'm just sending the text messages.
You jerk.
You jerk. You asshole.
Okay,
Carl,
Oh, yeah.